What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV. Back with another live watch along today. Brighton against Arsenal. Big game for Arsenal today against Brighton, a team that they've, had a little bit of trouble with throughout the years. Neil Mopay and all that business. Ty and Mopay. Let's hope we can get a bit more revenge on them today. Big game in the Premier League. And as we've seen, man, some of the early season favourites have slipped up over the last week or so. Arsenal need to keep themselves in the mix. Big up to everyone for tuning in. Thank you very much. Make sure you smash a like. As usual, we're trying to hit 1,000 likes on a game day. This is the last Arsenal game before the international break. So we're going to have a couple of weeks of, no Arsenal, unfortunately. But the content will still continue. And make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, people. It's match day, the best day of the week. And we've got lots to talk about before we get the game started. Mopay, you're a cheat, says Craig. That's probably the best way to start it. Prince Teddy said the last time Arsenal fielded the same back four and goalkeeper in 4 consecutive matches was in August-September 2018. Czech, Bellerin, Monreal, Mustafi and Socrates. All 5 of those players have now left the football club. Which is very interesting. Big up to Prince Teddy as well, throwing the teams in there. We will get into that shortly. No sand, just pebbles. You know that, Craig, man. Brighton, you lot ain't even got sand on your beach. We need to go there and turn them over today. Big up to Dominic, who said, big up Curtis and all the Gooners in the chat. We're going for 3 points today, 100%. Matt's happy with the lineup. I will show you the lineup shortly, people. Craig said, afternoon, Curtis. We got this. I really hope so. It's a very important game, this. Big up to AFC Max. Thank you very much for your kind donation. Said, hey, Curtis, true fact. My brother was at the hospital with his girlfriend as she gave birth to two beautiful girls, Charlotte and Isabel. This was during the Burnley game. Love from Australia, trying to push the Arsenal team on them. Congratulations, first of all, for you becoming, that would make you an uncle, right? And hope the kids are healthy and happy and everything's okay. And listen, at least they were born during a victory, so that's a good omen for the Gooners around the world. Big up to you and thank you for your support. Big up Faddy from South London. Hope you're well. And we're going to show the Curtis on Island time. Apologies, people. Apologies. Make sure you smash the like and subscribe as usual. And don't forget, people, we are back. One Football Settings back in the building. They are sponsoring this video. And thank you very much to them for their consistent support throughout the season. Link is in the description below. Go and download their app. All the latest team news, transfer news, press conference settings. It's all there. It's completely free. Go and download the One Football app. Link in the description. Let's get the teams in, people. Big up Alfred. He said, busy week, but glad to catch the stream today. Big up to Alfred for the consistent support on the channel as well. Everyone's bigging you up in the comments as well, Max. Community settings, people. Lloydish says, new member, respect. Hey, right. Let's look at the teams, people. Let's start with the Arsenal team. For once, I've got nothing to complain about. This is a crazy moment. I'm actually in total agreement with the entire 11. I think when you look at the way we played last week, you can't change that team. The performance was too good. 10 of the 11 start. The only one that doesn't start is Granit Xhaka, who is out obviously for 3 months with this knee injury. Sambi Lokonga replaces him. Simple and exactly the team that I would have picked. Very happy with this team. Think this team is strong enough to go and beat Brighton. And we have that balance. Ramsdale in goal. He continues to hold down his place in goal. Tomiyasu at right back. Tierney at left back. Ben White, former Brighton player, of course, £50 million deal. How will he deal with the pressure of going back to his former club? Gabriel, who's been sensational the last few games. The midfield partnership of Thomas Partey and Sambi Lokonga. I think a lot of people want to see this partnership and see if it can flourish. I look at this as a big opportunity for Sambi Lokonga in that if I was him, my thought process would be, well, when Granit Xhaka comes back from injury, he can't get back into this team. That's what I would be thinking if I was Sambi Lokonga. You've got a great opportunity to establish yourself as a first-team midfielder now. Saka on the right, he was absolutely magnificent last week. Tore Reguilon to bits. He needs to continue with that. Odegaard in the 10. He was good as well. Very good. Pressed well. Smith Rowe on the left, who was fantastic. Absolutely brilliant performance from him. And the skipper, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, through the middle, leads the line. Top goal scorer so far this season for Arsenal. And I would love to see him get a couple of goals today. On the bench, Leno, Cedric, Holding, Tavares, Elneny, Maitland-Niles, Pepe, Martinelli, and Lacazette. Lots of quality. No Kolasinac, no Callum Chambers, no Eddie Nketiah. We're starting to shift out the deadwood. It's a strong bench again. If we need a goal, Pepe, Martinelli, Lacazette, quality players to bring on there to get a goal. Big up, peace, love with the super chat. Thank you very much. Stars are aligning for Arsenal this season. 4-1 win you're going for today. Big up, Saeed, who said, Big C couldn't join the last few days. Anyways, who will you take between Ndidi Basuma, Idrissa Gueye from PSG, and Decore from Everton? I would still go for Basuma. He's younger, I believe, than all of those guys, and I would just go for him, to be honest, if I had to pick. Big up Machine, who said, come on, you Gunners. Big game for the Gunners today. I'm fired up for this one, serious. Big up to Fitzjoseph. Thank you very much for the super chat, bro. We need a win today, mate. I'm still far from convinced by anything Arteta, but this team should 100% win. Do you know what? I said this in one of the streams in the week, Fitz. I said, it doesn't take 3 games to convince somebody that we're a different team and all of a sudden Mikel Arteta is this great manager. All it is a building block to move forward and to try and build. And as I said before, we've won games before. We beat Tottenham last season. So beating Tottenham isn't even the reason that I'm hoping that we've turned a corner. We won games last year. We beat Brighton. We beat Chelsea. We beat West Brom. We went on a decent run around Christmas, January time last season. Why I'm a little bit more hopeful is because he now has his team. I felt at times we were going on runs with players that he didn't want. You would have an El Neni in there, a Kolasinac, an Nketiah, or someone like that. Well, Kolasinac not last year. But I now feel like this is his team. I saw an interview with Gabriel this week where he was really bigging up Mikel Arteta, saying how much he deserves success and how hard he works and things like that. So, but for me, we've got to win this game today. By the way, a draw wouldn't be good enough. If we were to draw this game today, I would be very, very disappointed. That would take away some of the shine of the Tottenham result. We have to back up that with another victory. Yeah, keep running those likes up, people. We're approaching 1,000 people already, which is amazing. We're still half an hour away from kickoff, so I appreciate the support. Big up to Gooner8 David. Good performance will help convince me, to be honest. I agree with that. Robert Peters says, big up Big C, buzzing for this game. Feel like this could be another high-scoring game. You would think so. Cap said out of Europe should really help us this season. And I think you're starting to see that now with some of the results of the other teams. Of course, Manchester United dropped points today. They drew 1-1 with Everton. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer said in his interview, how can Man United play a Champions League game on Wednesday evening, a difficult game as well, and then be the early kickoff on Saturday, which I have to admit, I think he's been stitched up a little bit there. And he obviously, left Ronaldo and Sancho and Pogba on the bench because he said they had to rest. So out of Europe should help us. We've had all week to recover from the Tottenham game, so there's no excuse for Arsenal today. Charlie said, we're so excited for the game. Now my cat has been poisoned and I had to go to the vets. Get well soon to your cat, man. I know, listen, pets are like family members to people, aren't they? It's not straightforward. Declan Bell said, Big C, sorry I'm late. Love the content, mate. Keep up the good work. Hey, better late than never, Declan. And listen, the game hasn't started, so we're good. Alfred with the super chat. Thank you very much, bro. Said, I'm Arteta out. But if this team doesn't win today, it's on the players. But this is the strongest he can field. The players have to perform today. Confidence should be sky high. We've beaten Tottenham. A lot of these teams have had to play in Europe this week. And, we should be winning this game. We should be winning this game. Jonathan said, did you see Townsend's celebration? I mean, listen, me, people. You if you watch my content, I've got I've got that kind of sense of humor. I'm all for that. Townsend goes to Old Trafford, scores the equaliser against Man United, and does Ronaldo's celebration at Old Trafford. If you're playing against Everton, you're going to hate Townsend for doing that. But I respect it. I don't mind things like that. I like personality in football, man. You need it. So, yeah, I respect it. No dot along today. Although, listen, if people want that back on the screen, I can add that if you feel that helps. Players age today, 23, 22, 23, 23, 24, 21, 28, 22, 22, 20, 32. Aubameyang is the 32, yeah? And I'm assuming Partey is the 28-year-old. It's a very young team. A lot of room to improve. Big up AFC Max, thank you for the super chat again, bro. Said, I'm in the family with my dad, brother, who is a Liverpool supporter, mum, sister's husband, who's a Man City fan, trying real hard to get them to the right side. 3:30 kickoff in Sydney. Amazing commitment. Listen, my dad is a Liverpool fan as well. You find a lot of that older generation. There's a lot of Liverpool, Man United fans sort of that time. Yeah, so it's not easy to convince people to support Arsenal at the moment. I got to be honest. But yeah, listen, if with good results, we'll get there. Appreciate your support though, Max. Oh, the Gooner said Townsend, see, you got to do what you got to do, man. Why not? I'm sure Ronaldo, he probably paid homage to him, as they finished. He probably said it was a sign of respect. Junaid said, back again and we'll always be on your channel, Curtis. We definitely should be winning this game or all hell is going to break loose. We said in the week in the press conference, didn't they, to Arteta, we're one defeat away from a crisis. I look at that team that we have got on the pitch today and the fact that we beat Tottenham last week, we played on Sunday, Brighton played on Monday evening. We had more than a day extra recovery than Brighton. And Brighton have got injuries as well. Brenazir is good. I hope you're well, my bro. Said, Curtis, bro, I'm at the pub. Just want to say what's up and come on, you Gunners. 3 points. Big up, bro. Hope you enjoy yourself in the pub. Let's hope we get a victory today. Let's look at the Brighton lineup, people. There's some interesting team news in the Brighton lineup. And I would say it is positive for Arsenal Football Club. Brighton, as you can see, people, the headline news, number one, no Danny Welbeck, who would have been extremely fired up for this game. He was injured against Crystal Palace in the week. And the biggest news, no Basuma. No Basuma. He has failed a fitness test. And they've decided not to risk him now. When Graham Potter said Basuma was 50-50, my initial thought was, they'll risk him. He's too good a player. They are not risking him, and he does not play. Now, I'm sorry, but Arsenal, you have got to win this game today. There is no excuse. Basuma, for me, is Brighton's best player. All right, that's taking nothing away from him. He is their best player. He is not playing. He's not even on the bench. Danny Welbeck, who I think Danny Welbeck would have been a bit of a problem for us today. He's very awkward to play against. He's tall, he's mobile, he's strong. He's not in the squad either. Now, don't get me wrong. Trossard is a good player. Someone just said that, Herco. Trossard is a good player. And of course, our old friend Neil Maupay, Brighton, what does Ty say? Brighton, Maupay, you're a cheat. Hope Brighton get relegated, We're going to have to handle him. And he did score a fantastic equaliser for Brighton in, I think it was the 95th minute or 94th minute against Crystal Palace on Monday. So the Brighton team, they've got Sanchez in goal, Cucurella, Dunk, Maupay, Trossard, Gross, Lallana, Moder, Duffy, Byrne, and Veltman. I mean, Byrne has got to be the tallest fullback in history. I don't know what their formation is, so I don't exactly know what position he will be playing in. But definitely should be targeting him. I remember Saka ripping him apart last season in this particular game. So it's a chance, not even on the bench. Big up Cleansing One. Thank you very much for becoming a member on the channel. Much appreciated. There will be a member stream during the international break. Always check the community page for your updates as well. And really appreciate the support. Big up Giles says, what's up, Curtis? 1-3 today. Let's hope so. Let's hope we get that win. DJ Ash, big up Curtis. Can't wait for this game. We got this. I would like to think so. I would like to think so, people. Shania Arsenal are away today. This is at the Amex Stadium in Brighton. Super Jack in the studio. Big up Jackie Wilson. I haven't even got the right channel, which would help. Kyle said, big up Curtis, still not twerking for Arteta. I'm not convinced. And if we lose today, listen, far from it. Far from it. We're nowhere near at that point. He's got a long, long way to go before we start going crazy like that. Big up DJB who says, big up Curtis, big up Nottingham Forest. Big win for my home team today. I think they won 3-0 today. Back-to-back victories. So hopefully that gets them away from relegation trouble. Do you know what is as well? You know when Man United dropped points today, I wanted to just troll the living daylights out of them. But being as the fact we were playing later, I thought, let me hold it down a little bit, man. I can't be getting too carried away yet. If we win, then I'll start hammering the United fans. But the Brighton bench as well. Steele Lamptey is back. Remember him? Linked with Arsenal. Connolly, McAllister, March, Lacadia, Roberts, Richards, Sarmiento. I mean, it shows how good a job that Graham Potter does, because no disrespect, I don't even know half of their players, honestly. Carl said, I think our lineup fits well against a positive team like Brighton. I hope so. Big up man like Lee Chappie in the chat. Hope you're well, bro. He said, Brighton going top at the international break. Got 2016 Leicester vibes. Imagine them winning it. Not happening, bro. They're getting turned over today. Trust me, we ain't playing. One of my friends who's actually gone to the game today, he says there's thousands of Arsenal fans in Brighton. He said it's a takeover. A lot of Arsenal fans have gone down there who haven't even got tickets just to make a bit of a weekend of it. So big up Chappie in the chat. But nah, man, they ain't getting no W today. We got them. But big up to you. Big up John Lay. I hope you're well, bro. He said, my dad is a Gooner and my uncles are West Ham fans and your mum supports Palace. That was the area I grew up in. Big up to John Lay at South London, man. Palace are big down there, aren't they, man? They've got a very strong fan base in South London. So you got a real mix there of London support. Appreciate your super chat as always, bro. Thank you very much. Big up to Jake who said beach, sun and beers. If only, bro, we got rain here in the UK. Rain, wind, and football. The football will do, though. That'll get us out of it. But yeah, from what I've heard, there's a bit of an Arsenal fan takeover on the South Coast. Apparently, I saw a picture and there was thousands of Arsenal fans in Brighton this morning. Hey, big up to my bro, Babs. Hope you're well, bruv. Hope everything's good. Congrats on 60K. This guy he's ripping the game up right now. Proud of him. Seriously, I know how much work he puts in. Big up to Babs. Hope you're well. Don't know if you're at the game today. I know you go to all the home games. I don't know if you're going, but listen, let's hope we get the 3 points. Big up, bro. We link up in the international break. Khalid said, big up, City fan here, but I enjoy watching your channel. We should do more City watch-alongs. Don't forget, people, 4 o'clock tomorrow, Liverpool against Manchester City. There you go. We're doing the watch-along. Any game between two of the so-called big six in the Prem, I will always do a watch-along. So all the big games we'll do. So make sure you join me for that tomorrow. Yeah, man like Bavs, mate. Anyone who hasn't subscribed to him, man, I don't know what you're doing. Go and subscribe to him. Great content. Yes, bro. Big up. Keep up your great content. Yes, bro. Let's hope we get the win today as well. We need that. Let's go for a couple of bits. Obviously, the Premier League. Just going to do a quick Premier League update of the scores and stuff today. As you can see, Manchester United drew 1-1 today, which is a big blow for them. Chelsea as well. I think this. Let me refresh this because I'm pretty sure some of these games are finished. So Chelsea have won 3-1. Man United drew 1-1. Wolves beat Newcastle 2-1. Leeds beat Watford 1-0. Burnley 0-0 with Norwich. But Man United today, I think that was a big surprise for them. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer being annihilated again. He rested Pogba, he rested Ronaldo, rested Sancho, and they didn't get the victory. And a lot of the fans, Man United fans, are calling for his head again. Seen Saeed having meltdowns, Ole out and all that. I believe, forgive me if I'm wrong here, I believe now we are only 5 points behind Man United. Win today, we're 2 points behind Man United. Who would have thought that? a month ago when we were bottom of the league. United were top 2, top 3. Ronaldo fever was here. You know, it just shows how quickly the tables can turn, people. This is a big, big game for Arsenal today. It really is. We can climb the table. We can make up some ground on the teams above us. And going to be an important game, really is. Over 1,250 of you in the chat already. Thank you for your support. Let's hit 1,000 likes. Nice and quick. And James said, what did he say? He said, big up Big C, only 400 viewers behind AFTV. Smash the like. Listen, big up Robbie and the gang. You know, big up. But it shows we're doing our thing as well, people. It's a community, you know. We're all together in this. We're all gooners at the end of the day. But listen, I appreciate the support. Yeah, big up Chappie and Bavs in the chat, 100%. Man, you will come good. I think they will when they get a new manager. I really do. I just don't think they will under this manager. Big up Reedy, man. He said, big up Big C. Feeling good about today. Need to make a statement today. Pep Teta back in. Listen, I've said before, I'm hoping now he's putting in the building blocks so that this will continue. This can't be a little, oh, we've won a few games, everything's fine, then we drop points and we're back to square one. It can't be that. You've got to go to teams like Brighton and beat them. I'm sorry. I know Brighton have made a good start. 6 games. They've won 4. They've drawn 1. They've lost 1. They lost to Everton. Everton pressed them. They couldn't deal with the likes of Richarlison. They were very lucky against Leicester, VAR. And to be fair, they should have been beaten by Crystal Palace, right? Palace switched off for like 5 seconds and cost themselves the victory, you know? So let's not act like we're scared of them. Let's respect them, but we shouldn't be scared of them. And for me, we should be beating them today. I really do think so. Reggie said, after how bad we've been in the league, especially these past 2 seasons, I hope we can go on a little run so that I can just fanboy the team for once. It's crazy, isn't it? Because, do you know what? I totally hear what you're saying there. We're all Arsenal fans. Well, not everyone in the chat, but everyone who is an Arsenal fan. But we get so frustrated with the owner, with the director, with the manager, with the players, that at times you feel like you can't even fully support the team because you're so frustrated with certain things that are happening. I just want to be able to support the team. I want to be able to go in the armory and just have a little spending spree and not feel like I'm doing something wrong. But because of the way the club acts sometimes, you're like, boy, man, it's like they give with one hand and take with the other, you know, and that's the problem. We just want to be able to get behind the team. But listen, every match day, we get behind the team and that's it. It's good vibes. And afterwards, we have our discussion, you know, it's as simple as that. Aubameyang will do the Mope celebration when he scores. Listen, it would be good banter, to be fair. It really would. Chappie said, don't talk to me about VAR. Brighton robbed us, completely mugged us. That was a bad one. I actually had a bet on that day, so I didn't want Brighton to win. And VAR done a madness that day, man. It really did. Chappie, what's going on, man? Brendan, is it a blip or seen a few Leicester fans getting frustrated with him? I've got a few Liverpool friends and obviously my dad, a Liverpool fan, and they say, you know, when Brendan's got a lot of decisions to make, I think now Leicester have got a bigger squad. He finds it more difficult to make decisions. When it was just like Leicester have got this really good team, but not as great a squad, it's easy for him. I feel like now he's got more players. He's struggling to know who to go with. Big up Mr. Brown with the super chat. Thanks for doing this, Curtis. Much appreciated. I'm saying 2-0. His wife, Fatu, listening in Gambia, says 3-0. Big up, Mr. Brown. Appreciate your support. And big up to your wife. Thank you for supporting. Elusive Glue, Jeff, hope you're well. Said, big up, Curtis. If Arteta drills into the players that every game is Tottenham, all will be good. I'm a Liverpool fan, but I love your content. Thank you very much, bro. Listen, you can say it, but unfortunately they know, don't they? They know the emotion, 60,000 rocking at the Emirates. The feeling is something that you can't put into a player's mind. That's the mentality they've got to have. You know, you can't just be like, oh, it's Tottenham, I'm fired up. Now it's Brighton, I'm just going to chill on the seaside and get rolled over. That's the difference between winners and losers. So we got to hope that that mentality is being instilled into these players. But big up to Jeff. And like I said, 4 o'clock tomorrow, join me for the Liverpool v Man City watch along as well. That'll be a massive game tomorrow. Omid said that Cucurella guy is a baller. As a Madrid fan, I watched him a lot when he played in La Liga, and I really rate him. A lot of people were mentioning his name in the watch-along, not the watch-along, the preview yesterday, and I'll look out for him. I've seen him a couple of times. Chappie said Fofana, Justin injured, Ricardo not the same, and Didi now if injured. See, this is it. And Europe will take its toll on Leicester, man. This Europa League Thursday nights, traveling all over the place. You're trying to rotate the squad. Then you're getting silly injuries, loss of form. It's difficult. It is difficult. This Europa League, it weighs really heavy on teams. And I'm looking at the fixtures. I mean, Leicester go to Palace tomorrow. That's another difficult game. Maybe the international break will be a welcome break for Leicester, Chappie, man. I think maybe get a couple players back from injury and reassess, you know. Utabia Guna, come on. Big up Jogbino with the super chat. Tell me how many of the managers that need this much. So I need to prove that they're a good coach. Oh, man. Arteta has no excuse. None. If he's this supreme coach that everybody always said he was, he's now got no excuse. He spent over 200 million in 2 summers. This is pretty much all his team. Every player on this pitch now was either signed or their contract was renewed by Mikel Arteta. So he has no excuse, Mikel Arteta. He has to get results. It's his team, like Jake said. It is his team, 100%. Big up Jake Parker. He said, yo, Big C, I'm ready for this. Just woke up for this one. 3:15 a.m. Unbelievable commitment. Unbelievable. TM said, Curtis, do people stop you on the street? Sometimes, you know. Sometimes. Chappie said, our best player is 35 years old, lads. Everyone else is fudge. Need a break fast. Yeah, Vardy's getting on, man. He's getting on. He can't carry that team forever. 1-0 to Arsenal, said Raheem. Johnny AFC said, yes, Big C, late, but I got here, bro. Bless. I'm going to show you the teams again shortly because I know a lot of you have probably just tuned in. Let me know where you are in the world, people. Where are you and what time is it? I'm seeing people say, Hugh said 5:16 a.m. in New Zealand. People saying 3:15 in Australia. Let me know where you are in the world, people. I'll click some of them on. And then I'll show you the teams again for people who've just tuned in. Big up Agent Lemvy said, again, no Pepe. It's a joke. Big up Big C. Do you know what? I got to be honest, right? This is probably the first time I've had no real problem with Pepe not being in the team. I think it's almost impossible to change that team that performed so well last week. I thought they were fantastic. And obviously, Lokonga is in for Xhaka. I will show you the team shortly. Abjit's in Melbourne, 317. D Guna in India. We out here. We way out here in South Carolina. Heaven Angel, Lithuania. Ali's in Sydney. Dwayne, Jamaica. Oz in London. Mir in Cali. Worldwide people. South Florida. Richard Reed. Massachusetts. Kenya. Senegal. Oman. India. We worldwide out here, people. Big up Alfred, he said 12:17, Atlanta, Georgia, South Side. Jamie B watching from Lyon in France. Come on, you Gunners. Get Awar over here, will you? We could do with him in January. Rayan said 2:30 a.m. I have to go to school. 7 in the morning for my first exam offline. Arsenal better not let me down. Let's hope not, man. Let's hope not. I will chuck slow mode on in a minute. There's over 1,300 of you in here. Raheem in Pakistan. Prince Thomas in Houston. Marco in Canada, Sport Genius in it's flown off. Where was your Sport Genius? Flew off. Apologies. Let me put slow mode on. Kamar in the Bronx. We got great numbers in here. Make sure you subscribe, people. I've thrown slow mode on, and we are 12 minutes away from kickoff. We're worldwide, people. Kenya, Texas, Nebraska, Kazakhstan, Ukraine, UAE, Nebraska, Trinidad, London, Brussels, Korea. Amazing. I'm just sitting in my house and people are worldwide, you know. DJB, big up Forest. Big up to the Forest today. Big win, 3-0, I think. Shepherd's Bush, Bayern Munich, Munchan, Croydon, Scottish Borders, Romania, DC, LA. We're all over, people. I'm going to show you the teams again. I'm going to show you the actual... let me get the formation up as well. 4-2-3-1 again. Where are we, people? Here we are. Here we go. Here's your team lineup, and here is your formation. 4-2-3-1 again. One change, Sambi Lokonga comes in for Granit Xhaka. For me, that is the exact team that I would have picked, 100%. This is probably the first time ever that Mikel Arteta has picked a team, and I agree with every single player that he's picked and every position. Aaron Ramsdale continues in goal. He's been fantastic for us since he's come in. What I've said all the time is that there will be a point in time that something goes wrong, and it's how he responds to that, you know. And this is why I don't go crazy when players have 2 or 3 good games, because there will be a time when he has to respond to something or something goes wrong. But hopefully not today, of course. Oz said Arteta got the lineup memo from you, Curtis. Let's hope so. Do you see the light today, Tokyo Guna? Listen, if we win today, I might see a glimmer of light in the distance. I still can't quite see it yet, though. The Guna says, big up the people them who are watching Arsenal in early morning. Great commitment. Listen, I've said this many times, and I'm only going to repeat this quickly, right? I saw a big debate going on today, again, on social media about Arsenal fans, and it's different if you're a match-going fan and this, that, the other. I completely disagree with that. For me, if you've never seen Arsenal in your life at the Emirates, at Highbury, it doesn't matter. If you're a fan, you're a fan. If you support the team, if you understand the team, you back the team, you're a fan. We're worldwide, right? It doesn't matter where you are in the world. There's people getting up at 3 a.m, late at night. We're all gooners. We're all together. It's a community. And I don't like those types of comments. I've got to be honest. I really don't like things like that. It's like an entitlement sometimes that, I go to games, so I'm more of a fan than you. It's rubbish. But that's Twitter, maybe. Maybe it's just Twitter, unfortunately. But we've got Ramsdale in goal. Tomiyasu at right back. Ben White and Gabriel at centre-back, with Tierney at left-back. Partey and Sambi Lokonga in midfield. Odegaard in the number 10 role. Smith Rowe on the left. Saka on the right. And Aubameyang through the middle. Love that team. And like I said, more often than not, I'm like, why is Pepe not starting? But today, I have absolutely no problem with it. Bring him off the bench. Let's see what he can do. By the way, for anybody that's got the game on, it's about to start in 8 minutes. It is torrential wind and rain down on the south coast. Not easy conditions. Frankie said this is a top lineup. Far better than Brighton player for player. DTFTV said, man like Curtis, keep up the good work, mate. Thank you very much. Good bench, said Jake Parker. I will show you the bench shortly as well. Oz said, as long as you're emotionally invested and committed, you're a fan. Simple as that. 100%. 100%, bro. Johnny said, it's not your soul. What have I done here? It's in your soul, sorry. Not about where you live. Arsenal worldwide. Bless everyone. Big C Army. Big up. 100%. As I say, the only position is the Sambi Lokonga one. And for me, great opportunity for him to grab this position. Grab this position. As much as he loves Granit Xhaka, and we always joke that Granit Xhaka is the new stepson of Mikel Arteta, he's the new Hector Bellerin. If I'm Sambi Lokonga, I'm saying, listen, this guy's out for 3 months. I'm getting this position. I'm not giving this shirt up. I'm going to stamp my authority and become Arsenal's midfielder. Great opportunity for today for Sambi to stamp his authority in this team. And I'm excited to see that pivot. Smith Rowe, Odegaard, Saka, Aubameyang. What they did so great last week was the high intensity, the pressing. They made life so difficult. We have to play on the front foot today in wet and windy conditions. Carl said, smash the likes, peeps. We've got 1,400 people in the chat. Let's get 1,000 likes easily for this. Don't forget, this is the last game before the international break, so let's make the most of it, people. Big up Zidane28 says, big up Curtis. Big up Lanks, who says, Curtis doing a great job. Big up Goonalicious said, big up Big C. Hope you're well, bro. Please check out my channel. It's not perfect, but got to start somewhere, bro. Keep smashing it, Curtis. Bless. Go and check out his channel, people. We always got to support new channels on here. We all start from zero. That's the key, you know. So we always got to support. Go and have a look, people. See what it's about. Leon said, Big C, you got to keep me updated. Got to do some projects. No worries. You'll hear me shouting or something anyway. So something will be going on. Relaxation said, Curtis, love your streams, keeping me going. Come on, you gooners. Big up to you. Thank you for your support. Let me show you the bench, people. Let me just scroll down and show you the bench. The players are about to come on the pitch. Aubameyang wearing a headband today. The substitutes today, as you can see, we got Leno, Tavares, Maitland-Niles, Cedric, Pepe, El Neni, Lacazette, Holding, and Martinelli. Lots of quality there. Abhinav said, check out my channel 2C peeps called The Third Man Cricket Show on 650 subs. There you go, people. If you're a cricket fan, go and check that out as well. And go and give it a try. Mikel looks like a detective in his coat. The players are coming onto the pitch. We're 5 minutes away from kickoff, people. Lakonga makes the Guendouzi situation easier. He does, because it's not easy seeing Guendouzi get picked in the French squad and that, you know, and you think he should be in the Arsenal squad, but I suppose the attitude done him. Arsenal are down to 11th, so we are back on page 2, people, due to the fact that I think Wolves picked up 3 points today. A win today for Arsenal would put us up to 7th. 7th place in the table. We would go up to 12 points. We would only be 1 point behind Manchester City, 2 points behind Liverpool and Man United, although Liverpool, City and West Ham and Villa and Brentford would all have games in hand. Obviously, I think they play tomorrow. But listen, it would be a positive way to end what has been a good month. Mikel Arteta nominated for Manager of the Month. Things are starting to look up a little bit. And this game is huge. It really is. Prince Teddy said Arsenal will lose 3-0. Nah, I don't see that, man. Aubameyang has to score today. He really does. Samuel said, big up, Big C, my bro. Win today really shows a jump in form, 100%. Cole said, top 4, here we come. Listen, I've said, at the moment, I thought that was a fake Prince Teddy, and I was like, Teddy won't be saying we'd lose 3-0. This when you know you've made it, bro. They start imitating you when you're doing something right. So big up to you. I've said that if the top 4 teams, City, Man U, Liverpool, Chelsea, if they do the business, we will struggle to finish above them. But what we have to do is put ourselves in a position where if one of those teams slip up, that we can snatch that place away from them. Now, you've seen in the last couple of weeks, Chelsea starting to drop points, although they grind out a win today. You know, Man United starting to have a wobble. Their fans are starting to say they want Ollie out of the club. We're starting to, you know, see a little wobble. And like I said, when it's Europe, you might see these teams start to drop points where Arsenal are not going to have that problem. So, listen, this is a huge game for Arsenal. We are two minutes away from kickoff, people. You've seen the teams. I'm not going to put the Brighton team up again, but just to let anybody know who's just tuned in, Basuma and Danny Welbeck not even in the squad today for Brighton. Basuma and Welbeck not in the squad. So definitely an opportunity for us to beat Brighton today. It won't be an easy game. You know, they've only lost once in the Premier League this season. They've won 4. But no Basuma, who for me is their best player, and no Danny Welbeck, who would have definitely had a big point to prove today against his former club. So Arsenal really need to do the business today. 2 minutes till kickoff, people. Give me your score predictions. You've seen the teams. You've seen the lineups. We're just about to start. I believe they are doing, I don't know, are they doing a minute's applause or minute's silence? And I'm not sure, is this for Roger Hunt or is this for Jimmy Greaves? I've got the volume turned down, so unfortunately I can't hear it. Ben Harney, thank you for the super chat, bro. Said, taking bets on who will strangle Mope. DM me. Oh, man, it would have been Guendouzi probably. My score prediction, I've gone for 2-0. It's Roger Hunt, actually, and they're doing a minute's applause for Roger Hunt, legendary former player. Score predictions, let me get some of these. ADT says 2-0 Arsenal. Brett says 2-1. McKeel says 4-0 to Brighton. Victor says 3-1. Caps 2-0 to Arsenal. Big up Craig. Thank you for your donation, bro. Said Arsenal have got to make a statement today. I agree. This is arguably a bigger game than Tottenham because I feel we won the Tottenham game on emotion. This will really show if we've turned a corner. 3-1 to the Gooner, says Richard. Jake said, let's go. My prediction says Levan 2-1 to Arsenal. We are just about to kick off. Let me get the timer going. Here we go, people. Come on, match day again. The last one before the international break, and we are underway. Come on! Come on! Let's do this. Arsenal playing in yellow from right to left. Terrible weather at the moment. It is absolutely hammering down with rain. I'm sure Ty will use that if it doesn't go to plan. But honestly, it is hammering down. And it's heavy rain and really strong winds as well down there on the coast. Ball over the top runs through to Aaron Ramsdale. Come on, you Gunners. Let's do this. Don't forget as well, people, before I start, for those of you just tuned in, today's video is sponsored by the guys at OneFootball. Link in the description below. Completely free. Go and download that, people. And big up to them for their great support. Saka into the penalty area. Saka left foot shoot. Oh, hits it straight at the goalkeeper. Cut inside there. That was a chance. Didn't really get the ball out of his feet properly there. Good. Cuts inside. It was that burn again, I told you. Oh, could Saka have laid that off to Smith Rowe? Half a chance. Good start. Good start for Arsenal. It's a real zippy surface. Get your shots off. Test this goalkeeper. Minute gone. Arsenal have the first shot of the game. Partey. Brighton get the ball now. So windy, honestly. Come on, you Gunners. Alfred said Basuma and Welbeck, both Arsenal fans. Arteta got them playing sick. So they don't play against the secret agent. Hey, I hope so, man. Listen, I hope we go and sign Basuma in January. I really do. I'd love us to get him in. I think we should have signed him in the summer, to be honest. Rodney said, Curtis, sorry I'm late. Only just joined your stream. Please, can you show the team? Thanks, Arsenal. Rodders in Blackpool. Rodders, it is the same team as last week, except Lokonga in for Xhaka. Ramsdale in goal. Tomiyasu right back. Tierney left back. White and Gabriel centre-back, Lokonga and Partey in midfield with Odegaard 10, Saka right, Smith Rowe left, and Ober up front as Brighton are asking for Arsenal to kick the ball out. Trossard is down at the moment. Could the match be cancelled? I really hope not. So what happened there? Gabriel and Trossard were in the corner. Gabriel fell over. Trossard just slips. Something not good there for him. He just slips on the wet. I told you, the pitch is absolutely getting hammered down with rain. And he just slips and it kind of looks like it could be his kneecaps. It could. You're right. Kneecaps? Oh, my days. No pun intended there. But yeah, he's definitely hurt something. Looks like he's holding his ankle or his foot. Scarrety said on the 0% beer for this one. See, sober October. Wish me luck, bro. Hey, all the best. October, people. Yeah, good opportunity for people to try and stop any bad habits. Let's try and live healthy and that. Omar said it's raining is my excuse if we lose. It'll be Ty's excuse as well, you know. Rodney said, awesome, Curtis. Thanks, mate. Delighted to be with you all, you guys. Got a good feeling about today. I really hope we win this. Really, I'm desperate for us to win this today, man, honestly. Trossard limps off, and he is, you know, arguably one of their best players as well, if he comes off. Spraying the ball around nicely. Nice. And, you know, we've got two good midfielders there that can play today. Big up to all of you. Still 1,250 of you tuned in, and the game has started. So thank you very much for your great support. Amazing support. Trevor Gorman said, good result today. I will be on cloud 9, move to the Solent and become a Gosport supporter who have gone joint top today. Graham Ricks is our coach, so the win for Arsenal would make my day. Big up to you, Gosport. I think I've played against them before, you know. But Trossard continues. Big up Suleiman, back again. Hello, Curtis. Hope you're well. Pengi from South London. Big up for tuning. It's October. Bitcoin will get to 60K this month. Hey, man. Things are going well right now in the crypto, you know. Here's Aubameyang. Finds Smith Rowe. Whips it out wide to Tierney. Needed a bit of Tierney's on the floor now. Is he injured? No, he's all right. Every time Tierney goes on the floor, you just worry, don't you? Sports Genius said, I give up alcohol for Lent every year. It's not bad, but inconvenient when there is a birthday. Yeah, not easy. One Love said, sober for October. Got more chance of me. We can't be reading that. Reggie said, Curtis, do players play with longer studs sometimes, or is that restricted? I think there is a limit to how long your studs can be. But they definitely will wear longer metal studs. Saka turns him there. He's fouled. Smith Rowe. Arsenal on the attack. Sambi Lokonga goes over the halfway line. Oh, he could have gambled there. Could have played it. Here's Tierney down this left-hand side. Does well. Crossing situation. Tierney whips it in. Headed away by Brighton and cleared up in the air. Arsenal have started well. Header back in there. Can we rescue it? Come on. Get in front of Mope there. And they managed to win the ball back there, Brighton, and they play out well, and they're on the counter-attack. Ball over the top. Ramsdale does well. Comes and collects it. Lokonga and Partey, we need them to do the business, man. Serious. We need them to do the business. But we've made a decent start to the game. Big up, I am King just joining in. Curtis, what you saying, bro? We look all right. I just think we need to score that first goal. I really do. Just to settle us. We're definitely not pressing and being as intense as we were last week against Spurs. Here, Brighton on the ball. Burn is at left back. Saka, mate. You need to ruin this guy again. He destroyed him last season. 6'4" at left back. Amir said, big up Curtis. Hope Mick Ross doesn't come out and say it was too rainy and the grass was too short. Well, remember the other week, Burnley was too warm and the grass was too long. Matt G said, let's do this. Need an early goal, 100%. WF said, ahoy, brethren. Big up, bro. Is Lokonga left-footed, said Santam. I think he's right-footed. Solomon said, is there perhaps a link to watch? I believe it's on Sky Sports, I think. Obviously, any links, people, let him know. Let him know in the chat. Saka, see, Brighton are pressing us. And Arsenal clear long. I tell you what, they're not allowing us to get on the ball and settle. So we need to make sure we do the same to them. It's Thomas Partey. Finds Tierney in our own half. Dan Burney's 6'7". I thought he was 6'4". He's a giant. Absolute giant. Are you going United away after the international break? Possibly. I do like going to that game, I have to admit. Hit the likes. Big up, Fraser. Hope you're well. We are 7 minutes into the game. Brighton on the ball. Although they've had to play all the way back to the keeper. The game has gone a bit slow all of a sudden. Johnny AFC said, yo, C, would you use Lacazette earlier if we can break him down after 65? Possibly. We might need to just to look after the ball, you know. But I hope we've got that issue of we're winning the game and we have to look after a lead, you know. I hope we have that problem. Here are Brighton on the ball. One thing I will give them, they are comfortable on the ball. Very comfortable, Brighton. Last game before the international break, people. Odegaard is pressing well, said Thomas from Norway. Sports Genius said, Big C, I want us to go a goal down and win. We need that experience too. I get what you're saying. It would be good to do that, but I just can't go through that pain of Arsenal being a goal down. Is that Potter ball? It looks like it. Gorav said, Big C, you're back on page 2 again. Just saying, yeah, cheers for that, mate. Chelsea fan just letting us know. Don't worry, we'll win today. Get back on page 1. Ball over the top. Gabriel shields it out for a goal kick to Arsenal. 8 minutes gone. We had one decent chance. Does look very congested in the middle of the pitch. We're going to have to use the wide players. Sometimes Smith Rowe drifts central. That then makes it difficult to get space out wide. That's where it's very important that Kieran Tierney gets round him on the overlap. Yeah, trust me, man. We can't take going a goal down. It's too painful mentally, you know. Tayab said, City or Liverpool tomorrow? City or Liverpool? I would make Liverpool favourites because it's at Anfield. City's still got no striker. But then I'm hearing Trent could be out. But I think Liverpool are favourites. Here's Smith Rowe. Aubameyang, left side of the penalty area. Goes into the penalty area, squares him up. No, come on. Didn't make his mind up. Didn't know whether to shoot, whether to pass. In the end, he did nothing. Come on. That's not good enough. Got to do better than that. Man's got a headband on and everything. Fix up, bro. No, I'm not happy with that. He should have ran at him there. Oh, man. How are you? I'm good, Barry. Hope you're well, man. 3-2 to Liverpool, said Harry Steen. I think there'll be goals tomorrow. Jake said City. It's a tight one, isn't it? City were magnificent last week against Chelsea, but they had a tough Champions League game in the week away at PSG, lost. I think Liverpool win 5-1 against Porto, so they'll be very confident. Aubameyang's age is showing. I mean, his age didn't show last week. It didn't in the derby, so I hope not today. I will say that's not a foul. They're appealing for a push by Gabriel. Ref says play on. We have started the game a little bit slow, and Brighton do press high up as well. Here's Ben White. Ben White gives it away. He must think he's playing for Brighton. Ball over the top, and Ramsdale collects it. We can't be doing that, Ben. Seems to be a real lack of movement about how we're playing today. It seems to be like the Arsenal pre-Tottenham, where we were just slow in the build-up, slow in possession. Long ball by Ramsdale, looking for Aubameyang. Burn wins that. He's like the Eiffel Tower, that guy. And Brighton on the ball. Here we go. Win the ball back. Thomas Partey. Smith Rowe is fouled. Free kick in the centre circle to Arsenal. Yeah, that was suspect from Ben White, man. Poor pass. Lewis said, I don't want to sound like Ty, but because of this amount of rain is out the window, we will have to win with luck and cojones. Just got to fight our way through. Frank Butcher said, yo, Big C, get the United fan John back in here. I haven't seen John since, we had that debate that day. Tries to play it through to Aubameyang and goes through to the goalkeeper. Thomas said that Aubameyang headband is fire. Listen, I want him to score goals. I don't care what he's wearing, headband, anything. Just put the ball in the back of the net, Brighton on the ball. That's too easy. Yes, good tackle. Sambi Lokonga. Oba turn. Oba loses the ball again. Sambi wins it back again. Tierney goes all the way back to Gabriel. Aubameyang needs to fix up quick. He started the game slow today. Aubameyang should stop with the gimmicks. Man's too old for that. Curtis is a player. What are your experiences playing in the rain? The difference with these lot, though, they're playing on carpets. This pitch is a carpet. Even if it's raining, it will be zippier. You have to take care with your passing. Some of the pitches I played on, the rain really did affect the quality of the surface. So it did affect games for me. I got to be honest. Your manager might say, listen, just play direct. You can't try and play football on that. The difference with these, oh my God, Thomas Partey gives the ball away under no pressure. I'm trying to be calm. But this is feeling like Arsenal pre-North London derby. Here's Trossard, whips it in. Gabriel, get rid of it. He clears it. Oba, look after it. Oba, what are you doing again? You've got to make that stick. Ball up to him. It bounces off him. Take this stupid headband off. We have started this game. We look like pre-North London derby Arsenal. We're playing at about 5 miles an hour. Oh, man. It's a poor start to the game. Poor start. Brighton's starting to grow into the game. They're getting possession. Come on. Here's Dan Burn on the ball. They've got no Basuma, no Danny Welbeck. Ball in behind Ben White. And he just smashes it out for a throw-in. Seems a little bit nervous to me, Ben White. He really does. It's the weather, Curtis. Oh, my days. Sloppy in possession today. We really are. That headband is cutting his blood circulation. Someone just said Aubameyang's wearing a wig. They're just a better team. Ball whipped in. Oh, goes straight across and Tierney clears out for a corner. We're under pressure, people. Corner. How did they get out of that? Little 1-2. They're playing, you know what? They're playing good football. Drilled it across the penalty area. And Tierney helps it out for a corner. They've started the better team. They really have. Corner to Brighton, people. Arsenal have not started well in this first 14 minutes. They're outplaying us. Is that a corner? Cucurella it was who crossed it. Corner. Gross to take it. We need to be careful here. They have got height with the likes of Dunk. Headed away by Ben White. Comes out to the edge of the penalty area. Stop the shot. Ball over the top. Back to Gross. Goes out for a goal kick. Now, the wind and rain is not easy, but you saw there the way Brighton moved the ball on the floor. There's no real excuse for it, you know. Arsenal don't have an excuse for it. We've got good enough players. We should be able to deal with some wind and rain. Try playing on the pitches that some of us man play on, you know what I mean? Partey giving the ball away under no pressure. Big up my brother Broads in the chat. Arsenal in slow mode, like the comments. Bro, straight back to pre-North London derby settings, man. Look at that. Goal kick by Ramsdale. Here we go. Poor touch by the goalkeeper. Tierney, what is that? What are you even trying to do there? Gives the ball away. We're under pressure. They've played it in behind Tierney. Brighton into the penalty area. Cuts inside. It's Trossard. Right foot. Shoots. Drills it wide. Ah, Woosa. Woosa. Oh, my days. Bad Boys 2 settings. What is Tierney doing there? He's got a simple pass. He tries to whip it all the way across the pitch. Gives it straight to the Brighton player. Trossard goes into the penalty area. Drills it across goal. It's a bit of a shot and a cross. And it goes wide. Brighton dominating the game. They really are. We've started this game slowly and poor. We had the first shot. Beach with no sand, man. You know what I mean? If we lose to Pebble Beach. Like I said, thousands, of Arsenal fans in Brighton this weekend for this game. A lot of them apparently don't even have tickets. They've just gone down there for the weekend. Here's Smith Rowe, wins the ball back, drives into the penalty area, does well, into Aubameyang. Aubameyang gets caught again. 3 or 4 times in a row, Aubameyang's had the ball. They've tackled him. Don't get me wrong, he got pressed very quickly there, but you've got to have a bit of awareness of what's going on around you, bro. Smith Rowe, little 1-2 into him, and he just gets caught on the ball. This is why I don't get carried away when we win 1 or 2 games, because you can see there are still issues. Tierney there, another horrible pass. Partey, we're scrambling. We have got the ball. Tomiyasu, Ben White, look at the way they're pressing us. Ben White smashes it over the top, straight to their goalkeeper. We have 17 minutes gone. We've been awful. We've been absolutely awful. Brighton, the better team. We're not keeping the ball. It's not good. It's not good. Ben White looks nervous. He does. Remember, we bought him apparently because he's so good on the ball, and he's just smashing the ball to the goalkeeper. Great ball. Look at the ball there from Brighton, straight into their midfielder. Into our half, Brighton go. Left-hand side, up against Tomiyasu. We need to get on the ball. The likes of Odegaard, they've hardly touched the ball. We've had 1 shot. Big up Big C and the rest of the chat. Big up Broads. Hope you are, my bro. Back to the boring Arsenal again. It's frustrating. You press so hard against Tottenham, make life so difficult for them. And, we turn up and play like this. Lewis Dunk, a lot of Brighton fans said he was the better defender out of him and Ben White. Maybe not as good on the ball. Good play there. Sambi Lokonga breaks up play. Arsenal, can we counter-attack? Move forward. He's played the wrong ball. No. Saka in behind. And he goes short into Odegaard and we lose the ball. What are we doing? Here's Cucurella out wide. Declan said the commentators on Sky are awful. They should give you the job. Hopefully in good time, man. Hopefully. Pepe and Lacazette on. One good thing, we do have options to bring on, Johnny said, big up everyone. If the game's crap, we can chat films again. Listen, films, music, whatever. Crypto, we'll go in a different direction. But this is poor so far. Good opportunity there to play a through ball to Saka, and Sambi doesn't take it. Goes short. Brighton seem very comfortable on the ball. It's worrying me. Corner to Brighton. This is not good. This is not good, I'm telling you. They have not dealt with this game very well so far. Bro, I can't relax poorly. I can't. I'm vexed already. I feel annoyed already. No, we don't want no Arsenal therapy tomorrow. I just want to have a nice chilled out international break. Maybe I can do a watch along. I think Jamaica play America during the international break. Corner to Brighton. We're going to have to deal with this. Dan Burns, 6'7". Lewis Dunk, 6'4". They've got height in there. Light Walker said, Curtis, tweet something quick. Yeah, my tweets this week have not been the most accurate, I have to admit. I mean, Odegaard is marking Dan Burn. How is that supposed to work? Dre and Snoop back together for the Super Bowl. That'll be epic. Corner. Here we go. Steep back post. Get out, get out, get out. Saka, you got to block the cross. We've left him 2-on-1. We've left him 2-on-1. They're going to cross it. Ball whipped in. Ramsdale's dropped it. Oh, my days. They've missed. Open goal. Lewis Dunk. What did I say, people? Things will happen to Ramsdale. We will see how good he is once things go wrong. They whip the cross in straight into Ramsdale's hands and he drops it straight to Lewis Dunk, and Lewis Dunk misses from, I mean, it is a foul, really. Is it Burn? He runs straight into him. But he does drop the ball. Even if he is fouled, he should hold on to that. Wow, gets rugby tackled there and Dunk hits it over. I'm telling you, people. I'm telling you, they're going to rough this guy up. We're not dealing with it. The Meek album, I only skipped through it. I got to be honest. I wasn't totally convinced. But I won't give you a full report on it until I've listened to all of it. I am a big fan of Meek. Yeah, it is a foul. But don't get me wrong. He does kind of catch it and drop it. And then the foul comes. And look, Ramsdale now kicks the ball out for a throw-in. I told you. Now we'll see how good he is. This is it. Stop flip-flopping on Ramsdale. He's a Sheffield United goalie. Igor, relax. I bigged him up for his performances, but I'm saying we can't get carried away with how good he is. Big up Lily. Thank you for the super chat. Big up Curtis. Never miss your watch-alongs. Love your passion. Thank you very much. I don't love this Arsenal performance. But it's only 21 minutes gone. Malia said, Arsenal buy Dybala from Juventus. I heard he's getting a new contract. Allegri loves him. No, he was fat. He was, but he didn't look comfortable with the cross. I got to be honest. Arsenal, come on. We need to wake up. Goatsdale, remember? Maybe Lambsdale today, we'll call it. Oh, dear. Here's Gabriel on the ball. What I noticed with Brighton, they press. They're not allowing us just to have the ball. Tierney under pressure. Just whacks it down the line. Nothing ball. We're playing awful. Come on, wake up. Here we go. Tommy Yasu gives it away. Should have given that to Saka there. He was one-on-one with big dopey Dan Burn. Go on, Saka. Saka's in. Aubameyang's in. Ref, that's a foul. Aubameyang. Oh, it's bouncing. Oh, my days. It's bouncing all over the penalty area. For me, if Bukayo Saka goes down there, I think that's a foul. Tomiyasu hits it down the line. Look at Saka outpace dopey Andre the Giant. It is actually a good tackle. Aubameyang goes for the header, hits the outside of the post and cleared. We have to target Dan Burn. Andre the Giant at left back. Pepper him. Saka, rinse him as long as you can, and then we bring Pepe on to do the same. Big up Kempy with the super chat. Big up Curtis. This 4-5-1 system is just not working. No one seems to know what they are doing. I mean, it's supposed to be 4-5-1 when you defend, 4-3-3 when you attack, but we're not getting forward. That's the problem. West Ham are after Weston McKennie, somebody that we should be looking at for real. We should have maybe scored there, man. I think Saka could have got a penalty there, I really do. Tweet Aubameyang is moving like a no-go. Then he might score. DJ Dre said Sheepsdale today. Man like Ramsdale, Ramsdale. Frank Butcher, the Big C, would you accept Martial at Arsenal? He could do a job. I would take him at the right price. Depends how much. Big money, maybe not. Well, if you got him at a good price, I'd take him. Dopey Andre the Giant. I'm telling you, we need to target that, brother. Brighton on the ball again. Here we go. Giving away. Smith Rowe. Finds Saka. That's a foul, ref. Oh, my God. How is that not a free kick? Saka whips it round the corner. Burn fouls. I just want Dan Burn on a yellow card, and then we get him sent off. I'm telling you. I guess we do miss Xhaka. I don't know. I wouldn't go that far. I think ball whipped in. Brighton headed away by Ben White. That's much better. Commanding header out of the penalty area. Floppy Hansdale. Oh, my days. It's Sambi Lokonga, and it's dangerous. This, we have to clear the ball. Trossard on the ball. Finds Gross. Oh, we're in trouble into the penalty area. Thomas Partey. I thought he scored an own goal. Goes out for a corner. This is stressful. I have to admit, people, anyone who isn't watching this game, right, and you're just listening to this is stressful to watch. I'm not enjoying this. Brighton crossed it in. Partey nearly sliced it in. Goes out for a corner to Brighton. They've been the better team. Gross to whip this corner in. Big up to Harris King. What have I missed? Not a lot. Brighton have been the better team so far. Corner. This will be difficult. Whipped in. Away swinger. Headed away by Ben White. Does well. Comes out to the edge of the penalty area. Shoots. Good block. Good block. We looked in trouble there. And we forced them all the way back to halfway line. Jeez, I'm not enjoying this, people. Honestly. I didn't realise Brighton moved the ball this well. Crossing position again for Brighton. Running at Tomiyasu, edge of the box. Brighton, don't foul. Don't foul. Tomiyasu does well. Odegaard has not been involved in this game at all. Thomas Partey gets muscled off the ball there. Come on, Mope shoots over. Oh, man. Honestly, not enjoying this, people. Not enjoying this. We're not moving the ball well. And I have to give Brighton credit. They're moving the ball really well. Partey gets bullied off the ball there. How come last week we're quick, we're incisive, we're pressing, we're aggressive? This week we're sitting back, we're slow, we're not moving the ball. Look how high they're pressing us. They've got 3-4 players towards the edge of our penalty area to make sure that we don't play out. Big up my bro Akeem. He said, Kurt, we play deep to play good football. We play too deep to play good football. It's terrible. It's terrible. Oh, look at that. Aubameyang loses the header. Every time we kick the ball long, Brighton win the header. Dunk, Burn, big defenders. Cucurella on the ball again. Plays it down the line. They're the better team so far. Look at the football they're playing, man. Getting outplayed by a Pebble Beach club. It's not good. It's not. I'm trying to remain calm. Some of our players are really playing bad today. Look, they're playing little reverse balls. Oh, over the bar. Oh, my days. I think it's a corner. Wow. Honestly, people, they are playing like prime Barca. Lallana, Trossard, little reverse balls into the striker's feet. Look at the football. Scooping it over his head, pulls it back. Oh, my God. Great defending by Ben White. We are getting absolutely popped. Folker, thank you with the super chat, said, over to our sideline correspondent, Curtis Shaw. How's that game, Curtis? Well, what I've noticed is Brighton press. Back to you, John. I appreciate your super chat, bro. We've been awful. Corner to Brighton. Ball whipped in, headed away by Gabriel. Here's Aubameyang. Can we break? Ref, that's a foul, surely. They've got the ball back again. Wake up. Ball whipped in. Lewis Dunk. Header over the bar. Wow. Oh, my days. Burn heads it over from about 8 yards out. Getting peppered. Like a Sunday dinner, we are being seasoned and peppered right now by a team with no sand on their beach. Dan Burn over Gabriel's head. 6 yards out. He's missed a sitter. Honestly. Here's Saka. They rough him up off the ball there. He gives the free kick. What I've noticed with this team, every time we get the ball, they press. We've got to move the ball quicker. Play round them, be incisive. We don't look good on the ball. We look terrible. Why are we so deep? Aubameyang's up front by himself. Awful. Serious, I don't know how we're not 1-0 down. They've bopped us. Absolutely bopped us. The one positive is that it's 0-0. We've still got an opportunity. Gunman Khan, would you still say no to Potter? I honestly would. I just think we need a bigger personality. I don't think Potter would be the guy. Tomiyasu gets caught. We're in trouble. We're in trouble, people. Ben White misses it. Shot. Blocked. Gabriel's got to clear it. Oh, my God. I can't watch this. Told you the mistakes would start happening, didn't I? Look at that. Tomiyasu on the ball. Tries to cut inside. Cucurella takes it off him and he slips over. Pass. Another pass. Comes to the edge of the box. He shoots. It was a great block from Ben White. Gabriel kicks out for a throw and we are getting battered. No more Tommy Cafu. More like tiramisu. Yeah, it's all gone to pot. Ramsdale, Goatstale's turned to Lambsdale, Sheepsdale. I don't know what's going on here. We're getting popped. Absolutely popped. I don't know how we're still 0-0. Long throw. Brighton, get rid of it. Poor clearance. In. Flick by Mope. Puts it wide. This is a shambles. I can't deal with this. We're getting popped. Awful clearance by Ben White. Scoop into Mope. Does a little like Mark Hughes bicycle kick. 2 yards, 6 yards wide, we'll say. But this is dreadful. Brighton are playing really well. Here's Saka. We have got to target that Dan Burn. Look, they've got the ball back again. Here's Ben White. Keep the ball. They're panicking. He's having a panic. Oh, he's won the throw. Let him off. John Moss here. John Mossy savers, man. Getting peppered. Oh, my days. This is default settings, man. I'm trying to relax, but I can't. I'm really trying. Here's Saka. Look, within 2-3 seconds, they win the ball back. Look, Tomiyasu kicks it out. Done. Two seconds, ball's gone. Nothing. Midfield's getting popped. Maybe Xhaka's better than I thought. Something I've never said. I've even got to look. Maybe Xhaka is actually better than I thought he was. Because we're getting battered. I honestly believe we would still be getting popped with him in midfield. I've got to admit that our midfield has been dreadful. In fact, our whole team's been awful. We've got nothing up front. We're just leaving Aubameyang up there by himself, hoping for the best. Look, he's pressing by himself. He's trying to press 3 defenders by himself. Smith Rowe, Odegaard, no one is doing anything. Look, little reverse, Brighton on the ball, into our half. Press him, Thomas Partey. Get into his face. We're done. They're just keeping the ball. Now I have to give big respect to Graham Potter. He's popping us, mate. Oh, man. Xhaka is pond life. Yeah, I agree. I'm not going to get carried away. Trust me. This game is like FIFA 22. It's broken. All FIFAs, I think, are pretty broken. Ball out wide. We're in trouble. Crossing position. Ball whipped in. Good block by Tomiyasu. Throwing to Brighton. We're getting annihilated. You would think we were playing Man City or someone. Odegaard, absolutely non-existent. Honestly, I know we're playing bad, but he literally has done nothing the whole half. I haven't even seen him have the ball. Like you said, they haven't even got Basuma. No Basuma, no Welbeck, and we're getting popped. It's the players. This is bad. Like I said, people, the one positive, it's 0-0. That's the own. Oh, look, Cucurella beats Tomiyasu in the air. You better track the runner. Shot over. This is madness. Every time I look up, they're shooting. Oh, my days. Wow. Very slow, apprehensive start, people. Goal kick to Arsenal. I think he's going to have to make changes. Yes, my bro. Big up Jar in the chat. I need a link. Oh, man. Straight Sky Sports for me, bro. If anyone's got a link, share it. Aubameyang, heavy touch. Look, he's had a stinker. That's our ball, Mossy, man. Come on, you can see that. Throw into Arsenal on the halfway line. That's about all we've got so far. Big up JM with the super chat. Imagine hoping for a smash and grab. That's all we got right now, bro. That's all we got. It's Smith Rowe. Come on. Turn. That's a foul. Yes, Mossy. Free kick to Arsenal about 40 yards out. First little chance we've had to just relieve some pressure. Big up JM with the super chat. Appreciate that. Donny said, these man can only play in good weather. Fair weather footballers, man. Mishane said we've had 39% possession. I'm surprised it's that much. They've absolutely dominated on the ball. It's the wind, Curtis, says Tokyo Guna. Yeah, there you go. The people them are looking after you, man. Do you know what I'm saying? I can't read it out, but you see it. Kyle Anfield, who's winning the big one tomorrow? Go Liverpool. Go Liverpool. I think they'll scrape it. But it'll be a good game. There'll be a lot of goals, I think. The wind and rain is too much. Free kick to Arsenal. Why is Thomas Partey shooting? If you've seen what I've just seen, you'll know why I'm just going silent, right? Thomas Partey is taking a free kick from 35 yards out and he thinks he can shoot. That's just landed on the Pebble Beach in Brighton. The seagulls, one of them seagulls has just been knocked out unconscious by that. Like, somebody give me an explanation, please. Free kick 35 yards out, and Thomas Partey's doing a Cristiano Ronaldo run-up. He can't shoot. He's just kicked it out the stadium. Oh, my days. It's just landed in the States, I'm telling you. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's Thomas Partey's free kick. Oh, my God. We are dreadful. If we get out of here with a victory today, honestly, he needs to make changes. Look, we're getting popped again. 1-2. Tomiyasu does well to recover. Cucurella shrugs off. Tomiyasu whipped in. Corner to Brighton. I cannot believe how bad we are playing. I also have to give them credit. They are battering us. They are absolutely battering us right now. Yeah, he's probably scored it in training all week in them training videos. Jeez, I can't believe how bad we're playing. Absolutely getting bopped. I feel like we're playing Barcelona. Prime Barca, not this Barca either. Corner to Brighton, whipped in swinger. Oh, heads it wide. Oh, my days. Oh, my days. This is dreadful. Back post. Look at that. Partey's not even looking at the ball as the guy goes to head it. He's looking at him head the ball. This is bad. What did I tell you? Within 2 seconds, the ball will be gone. Here's Saka. Turns. Gone. There you go. Look, free kick to Brighton. What did I tell you? 2 seconds, we'll have lost it. Tomiyasu fouls him. I told people calm down about these players, 3 or 4 good games, yeah, cool, great, We beat Tottenham, brilliant. Tottenham get battered, we'll have a good week. This is reality now, and these men can't deal with it. These men are pressing us. These men keep the ball. They're absolutely outclassing us all over the pitch. It's hammering down with rain. It's not affecting them. Here's Tomiyasu, loses the ball. Look, all that Tommy Cafu stuff's disappeared real quick. Gone back to tiramisu today. Graham Potter dealing with us, man. Elton said, just show the difference. Just show the difference makes miss his. Just shows the difference. Who's it? Who are we talking about? Miss his leadership, toughness, and direction. We need a goal to get us in the game. We have to take it to the more. Maybe Pepe and Lacazette. Smith Rowe off, put Saka on the left, bring Pepe on. I think we are going to have to bring another winger on and just have a bit more speed. Smith Rowe or Odegaard for me. They've both been non-existent. It's all right having your socks low when everything's going well, mate. Giving it the Grealish shout, but ball whipped in by Brighton. Lokonga. Brighton still got the ball. Crossing position. Oh, my days. They've overhit the pass. Honestly, I cannot believe. I honestly can't remember seeing Arsenal get bopped as much as this. Even when Man City beat us 5-0, I'm not sure if they dominated the game like this. Every time they go forward, 2 or 3 options on the ball, they are destroying us. Dylan said awful, shambolic stuff. Yardy Tov, big up for the super chat, bro. Brighton playing dominoes, Big C. Arsenal playing French, wrong formation. Arteta assumes too much. Wenger used to do this. Here's Tierney. Look, Smith Rowe, watch this. 2-3 seconds, the ball will be gone. Smith Rowe finds Tomiyasu. We've probably had it for 5 seconds. Here we go. Cafu. Tommy Cafu. Is he back? Finds Saka. Here we go. Ball whipped in. Edge of the box. Thomas Partey. Oh, puts it wide. Jeez. Puts it wide. What a chance. Tomiyasu finds Saka. Little ball into Odegaard. Pulled it back. Partey, edge of the box. Oh, if he hits the target there, I think that goes in. Starts it a bit too wide. Unlucky. Jeez, man. Oh, my days. That's the first probably decent chance we've had since Saka's shot after the first 5 minutes. We've been absolutely dreadful. But at least a positive. I've said it before and I'll say it again. We have to get Saka one-on-one with Dan Burn at left back. He's 6'7". I thought he was 6'4", but apparently he's 6'7". He is slow. He's like 40 pace on FIFA, people. Get at him and expose him. But we're moving the ball. Like someone just said there, they said, I haven't even heard you mention Sambi Lokonga. He's been awful. He hasn't even touched the ball. Oh, Gabriel rugby tackles their player on the halfway line. Mope. The ball was moving there. Free kick. Partey screamer incoming. Let's hope so. We've been awful, but things can only get better, I hope. Big up Tribe, who said, big up Curtis Drury. Curtis Drury, great commentary, my guy. Just trying to keep you updated, people. For those of you who aren't watching it, I know when I watch a stream, it's nice if somebody can, give me a bit of an idea of what's happening. But that first 41 minutes has been so bad. Free kick to Brighton. I'm looking at Lallana's looking like Iniesta, people. I don't know what's going on. Trossard looking like David Villa. Brighton have dominated the ball. I prefer a Partey that shoots often, got to score sometime. Exactly. Amaf said, Big C, are you missing Xhaka? I will never accept that. Even if it looks like we are, I will never admit that. I just can't say it because that says that we're a finished club if we're relying on Granit Xhaka. So I will never acknowledge that. It's coincidence that he's not playing. We would have still been getting bopped, I believe. Hammering down with rain. Our pressing today has been dreadful. Ball over the top by Brighton goes out for a throw-in. For me, Lacazette and Pepe on, said South London's, we definitely got to make changes. You can't sit there and look at that and say that's acceptable. That is dreadful. It shouldn't be, it's raining. And what, these players can't deal with it because it's raining. Come on. They're playing in England, man. It rains here all the time. Hussein to Big C, the $1 million question, how is this game still 0-0? I do not know. Really don't know. Throw in, Tierney finds Aubameyang. Aubameyang has been dreadful. Simple throwing down the line. Hold up the ball. Can't hold the ball up. Odegaard, non-existent. Hardly seen him touch the ball. Smith Rowe, he always gives you that effort, but he hasn't touched the ball. Saka does well there. Saka does really well there. Wins it back. Odegaard, move the ball. Come on. Here we go. Sambi Lokonga over the halfway line. Can we get forward? Find Smith Rowe. Tierney on the overlap. Drive into that area. Tierney, crossing position, whips it in. I don't think that's going to suit us today because I feel like Brighton are quite good in the air with Burn, with Lewis Dunk. I think them high crosses will suit them. Smith Rowe finds Saka, does well. Little 1-2. Odegaard, come on! What is that? Senseless little flick. It's just a little fiery flick, man. Partey wins the ball back. Gabriel finds Smith Rowe. Come on, the game's getting stretched a little bit here. Drive. He's gone past Mope. Whips it in. Aubameyang, you got gamble. You've got to gamble on that. What a ball in that is. The first thing you teach a striker, when the ball gets crossed in, you gamble. Even if the defender's in front of you, you've got to react as if he is going to miss it. That is a fantastic ball. Aubameyang's on his heels, doesn't gamble on it, and the ball goes straight past him. Why does he not gamble there? Saka, little 1-2, Odegaard, Smith Rowe, keep it moving. Here we go, get it out wide. Tierney into the penalty area, drills it in hard and low. It's blocked at the near post. We're starting to get on him now. Come on, come on. We retain the ball. Sambi Lokonga, central, move it quick. Move it quick. Get the ball out wide. Saka's there, give it him. Tomiyasu finds Saka. One-on-one with Dan Burn. Go past him. You know he can't live with him. Saka, poor cross, blocked. Back out. We keep the ball again. Retain it. Saka again. Cross in position. Left foot. Whips it in swing. Oh, it's a terrible cross. Goes out for a goal kick. It's still not great. I'm telling you now, these high crosses. I mean, Aubameyang, what is he doing in this headband for a start? Smith Rowe gets away from Mope. Great ball. What are you doing, Oba? You're a 300 grand a week striker, man. You've got to gamble that he's going to miss. Oh, no. No. Come on, man. You know that. You're a 32-year-old striker. When the ball is crossed in, if there's a defender in front of you, a bit of advice here, and I tell my son this all the time at football. If there is a defender in front of you and somebody crosses the ball in, you have to still act as if he is going to miss it. And Aubameyang there is just, defender's got it. Defender misses the ball. Aubameyang's got a tap in. He hasn't reacted. I can't defend him when he plays ice. He's got a stupid headband on as well. I don't know what he's doing. People saying he's wearing a wig. Oh, it's the headband, Curtis. Jeez, man. Getting me a vex. He could have scored that. At least we got a bit back into the game for the last few minutes. Half-time whistle goes. I don't know what to say about that first half. I'm kind of glad it's finished, but then we actually started playing decent in the last few minutes. Big second half needed. Not good enough. Not good enough. Playing way too slow. Was the Tottenham game a one-off? Dreadful first half. Absolutely dreadful. Hated that. Probably enjoyed the last 3 minutes of the half. Back to basics for real. True. Only positive we haven't conceded. Simple as that. Only positive. Still 0-0. Nothing else I can smile about. Fraser, yeah, listen, people, over 1,700 of you in here. Really appreciate your support. Make sure you like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget, today's video is sponsored by OneFootball. Big up to them. Link in the description below. Completely free. Go and click on that. Download that app now. All the latest transfer news, team news, all of that, people. Link is in the description. What a poor first half. I mean, I don't know, but listen, what I will say, let me add a positive spin on it. Number one, it's 0-0. That has to be a positive because we should be I would say 1 or 2 goals behind by now. And I look at the fact that we've got far better players on the bench than they've got. You know, we got Lacazette, Pepe, Martinelli on the bench. We need to bring players on who can affect this game. And he's going to have to earn his wages in the second half, Mikel Arteta, because that's what the tactics are all about. Let me just put the tweet out. Only positive, it's still 0-0. And we have good subs to bring on. Shocking first half, people. Absolutely shocking. Odegaard, non-existent. This is what I said. Listen, and this isn't reactive. I don't want people to think I'm reactive because if you've listened back to my previous streams, I've spoken about Odegaard many times. Odegaard is good on a nice, sunny afternoon when you're getting on the ball and you can get the ball to him in the number 10 role and he can make things happen. On a wet, windy Saturday evening at Brighton in autumn, when we're not getting the ball, Odegaard is non-existent. You're literally carrying him. You're carrying him. He just won't work in this kind of style. And I've said that time and time again. I don't want anybody to think I'm saying he's a bad player, because he's a good footballer. You have to play very good football to make a player like Odegaard look good. Last week, we were fantastic against Tottenham. This week, we have been poor, and he's been poor as well, because we can't get him involved. Now, for me, the only positions on the pitch that we look lively is down the sides, the wingers. For me, second half, I would be taking off Odegaard, moving Smith Rowe into the 10 and bringing on a winger, whether that's Martinelli or Pepe. I think we need two wingers on the pitch. Odegaard, for me, has to come off. And if Aubameyang carries on playing like this, forget how he played last week. Get Lacazette on the pitch. At least he holds the ball up, because this ain't good enough. This is not good enough, people. Tribe said 1,800 watching, 800 likes. Listen, can we hit 1,000 likes by halftime, people? In fact, we got 1,900 people in here, which is amazing support for a watch along. But that first half was dreadful, and I cannot believe the intensity. And this is what I said. The Tottenham game, there was a lot of emotion involved in that. And once the emotion goes, you kind of see how good your team is. And they have not been good enough today. You know me, people. I've defended Aubameyang time and time again, but I can't defend him when he does this. Alpha, I hear you. This is why you can't trust Arteta, because when you see the light, as he says, I've seen the light. It ain't a light that you see in people. It's a false dawn in the distance. You know, we beat Tottenham. We look great. Oh, we're back. Arsenal, we look fantastic. Oh yes, can we get top 4? But you can't get top 4. You can't even get top 6 playing like that. We're making Adam Lallana look like Iniesta. Liverpool got rid of him 2 years ago. He's about 32. 8 shots, 61% possession. Bopped. Absolutely bopped. The rain ain't affecting them. The wind ain't affecting them. We play in England, man. These players must be used to bad weather by now. England is known for bad weather. I want to see what Arteta does, because he's got enough quality on the bench to make a change and influence this. I said many times, Smith Rowe and Odegaard, you will not often get away with those two on the same pitch. 2 number 10s. They're picking up the same spaces. Odegaard, for me, has been absolutely dreadful. You might as well have a statue on the pitch. He can't get on the ball. Nothing is happening at all. Ian said Potter is levels above Arteta. He sets up really well. That Hugh Wizzy guy looks good. Hugh Wizzy, is it Cucurelli? Is there? Looks like Hugh Wizzy. Listen, Potter ball looks good, mate. He's playing good football, not Arteta ball. Fitz said we have the quality in the first 11 and they have been poo. It's true. And why? That's what I want to know. Why are they playing like poo? You know what I mean? I'm supposed to be seeing beautiful football here in Brighton. Arsenal fans have gone down there in numbers. I tell you, there are thousands of Arsenal fans in Brighton this weekend who have gone to see this game. I mean, Jack Wilshere's in the studio. We could do with a player like Jack Wilshere now. And, you know, unfortunately, he's not the player he used to be, unfortunately. But we need a player who can get on the ball and make things happen. I have to admit, I've been disappointed with Lokonga. Said many times I want Lokonga in this team ahead of Granit Xhaka, and he has hardly been on the ball today. I think some of the players are hiding a little bit. Oh, it's raining, it's windy. Brighton are pressing, but why are we not pressing? Why, when Brighton have got the ball, are we just chilling? Aubameyang's running around and we're just looking at him like, okay, Aubameyang's pressing. You cannot press by yourself. You can't press a whole defense by yourself. But like I said, second half's about to begin after this break. The only positive, people, is that it's 0-0 and we're still in the game. That is all I can give you. We cannot play as bad as that in the second half. And Arteta I've hardly seen him say or do anything on the bench. Over 2,000 of you tuned in right now. Thank you very much. Great numbers. And Akanyezi said they're tired from last weekend's pressing. Listen, I can't give them that excuse. They played last Sunday. You're talking about a Saturday evening game. They've had 6 days to recover. You know, Brighton played over 24 hours later than us. They played Monday night away from home. No excuse. I can't give these man no excuse. We're losing the battle to a team who don't even have sand on their beach. Their beach has pebbles on it. You cannot lose to a team who have pebbles on the beach. When you go to a beach, you expect to see sand. These men haven't even got sand on the beach, and we're going down there getting popped, making Lallana look like Iniesta, making Mope look like, you know what I mean, Benzema. I don't know what's going on here. These men have to fix up. I told man about that yellow kit, but then, do you know what? Somebody sent me a picture today saying that we've won, I think, our last 3 or 4 games in the yellow kit, so maybe I got it wrong. Richard said we're chasing shadows out there. No real intensity. Last 5 was decent, but that's about it. I mean, it's the least they can do, innit? Give us a decent 5 minutes. You know, pity about the other 40 where they just got bopped. The front 4 need to do more. I think they're too far apart. What was so good about Arsenal last week, them man were playing close to each other. When Aubameyang got the ball, Smith Rowe was there. Odegaard, Saka. They were close enough to each other to move together. Now, Aubameyang's all the way up there. Smith Rowe's out there. Odegaard's there. They're miles away from each other, you know? Poetry in Motion said, the man them are still drunk from the Spurs celebration. Listen, them man that ain't nothing to celebrate. Leave us to celebrate that. They haven't achieved anything yet. So them man shouldn't have been getting drunk and partying over one victory, you know? Go and get top 4, top 6, win a trophy, then get drunk. You know what I'm saying? They haven't achieved anything yet. The Pebble Beach has made them tough for real. Maybe it has. Maybe the Pebbles has made these men tough. We're getting rocked in more ways than one. It's the Seagulls, Curtis. Yeah, maybe Kev will say that, man. Getting bullied by these. The thing is, I don't even class Brighton as that team. Like, yo, they're mad physical and strong. But, and someone put in the comments earlier, they're very, very streetwise. And I just didn't expect that. You know, I didn't know that they was that kind of used to, but they've got a lot of players who've played lower league, Lewis Duncan, that they've come up through the leagues, man. They're street smart. We don't look too street smart today, man. We look a little bit naive, which isn't good. Frank Butcher said, Big C, I found out the other day, Xhaka has 10 red cards in his career. How is this man so bad at tackling? You would think, wouldn't you, over time, being a professional at that level, that he would learn a simple thing like how to tackle. You know, can you tackle, mate? Like, you train 5 days a week. And don't forget, people, he's had 6 red cards at Arsenal and 44 yellow cards. Unbelievable why we gave this guy a new contract. It really is ridiculous. Arteta ball is back in full effect, people. Full effect. Craig said, Curtis, we got pebble dashed in the first half. Remember when you used to go to the beach when you was a kid and you get the pebbles and you just skim them across the water? You try and see how many times it skims across the water. That's what these men are doing to us right now. They're just skimming us across Brighton Beach. You know what I mean? These men are just flapping all over the place, bruv. I don't know what's going on. You know, these men are this is the problem with Arsenal. When you try and rough Arsenal up, these men can get dealt with sometimes, man. That's the problem. Poetry in Motion said this game fits Lacazette more than it does Aubameyang. I can't believe what Aubameyang has been doing in that first half. You know, you've scored an absolutely fantastic goal last week. Epic celebration. The fans love you again. You know, we're all team Aubameyang again. And you've turned up today as captain. You're strolling around the pitch. You're wearing a headband and you're doing nothing. You're just walking around. You're not even gambling when the cross is being put in. It's not good enough. It's not good enough for the skipper. We should be beating Brighton regardless. Don't forget, people, for anyone that's just tuned in, Brighton have got no Basuma and no Danny Welbeck. Now, Danny Welbeck would have been fired up for this game being a former Arsenal player, and Basuma, for me, is their best player. So they're lacking their best player. We took Ben White off them as well. They didn't even buy another centre-back to replace him. That maybe says a lot about him. And we're still getting popped. We're getting peppered. I thought it was Sunday dinner. These men are seasoning us up to put us in the oven. I don't know what's going on. Crazy business, man. They have to fix up second half real quick. Real quick. I'm hoping it's one of them, you know, them FIFA games. We've all had them games. For anyone who plays FIFA, you've all had them games where you're just battering someone. Oh, my God, I've missed so many chances. and then they just go and score some scruffy goal and give you pure head loss. I'm hoping this is one of them games. Brighton have dominated. We score a scrappy tap in and win the game somehow, but I don't know, man. Broad said we went from singing Tottenham get battered everywhere we go to this. You know what I'm saying? Been singing that all week. Now, look, Arsenal have got players warming up. Pepe, Lacazette and Ainsley Maitland-Niles doing a warm-up with the coach. That usually obviously indicates that maybe substitutes are imminent, although, listen, it's cold, it's raining. They're probably keeping warm anyway. But for me, a substitution has got to be made at some stage. Pepe, especially for me. Inam said, even the fans in the stadium are still singing about Spurs getting battered. Move on. Listen, if we lose or draw today, that Tottenham game's done for me. I'll completely wipe that out of my memory. It means nothing. It only means something if we win today, because then we say, all right, we beat Tottenham, we beat Brighton, we beat Burnley, we beat Norwich. We've gone on a run. If you beat Tottenham and then go and draw or lose to Brighton, forget the Tottenham game. I don't care about that. You've gone to Brighton and got peppered like a Sunday roast. Do you know what I'm saying? These men have to wake up and win this game now. This is where I want to see leadership in this team. Big up to Ing917 with the super chat. It says, Curtis, Brighton are well coached. Give them respect. Listen, 100%. 100%. Graham Potter has got them well drilled. They move the ball well. They're clearly in twine with each other. They know how they move around the pitch. They've looked the better team. The one positive, like I said, that we can take is that they haven't scored. And it does take an element of, it does frustrate you, should I say, when you dominate a half and don't score. We have hit people 1,000 likes by half time. And I honestly think that could be a record. That is amazing support, people. 1,000 likes by half time. Listen, can we hit 1,500? Can we hit 2,000? If we win, definitely. We definitely will bring the look to Arsenal. Second half about to start, people. Let me click on the timer. Brighton about to get us underway. Can we turn this around? Graham Potter is a proper manager, he says. And we're underway. Come on. Come on. Last 45 before the international break. Let's do this. Big up Ali EM, who said, we're getting out muscled and beaten to second balls. Midfield looks weak. Aubameyang needs to anticipate the error. Mans will call for Xhaka if we lose. Saka and ESR on point as usual. Still think they need to get the ball more. If people start calling for Xhaka, man, we just don't need that. We don't. Let's be positive. Let's be bright. Let's support the team. Let's hope we win this game. If we don't, then we're going to have a different conversation. But we need to pick up 3 points, people. Seriously. Massive second half. Big up to Ali with the super chat. Really appreciate it. Broad said, Curtis, just tweet how bad Aubameyang is and then he will score. You know the drill. It's been one of them weeks, hasn't it? Maybe I should slander him. That guy D says, big up the Dons. Big up to the legendary community, man. 1,000 likes by half time. Incredible. Obviously, we have got Martinelli and Pepe, Lacazette, Maitland-Niles. We've got quality on the bench. So we definitely have an opportunity in this second half. MD said, I never thought I'd be jealous of the football Brighton are playing. Crazy, innit? But let's just win the game somehow. Let's go. Second half strength. Tomiyasu with the throw-in. Broad said I should have stuck to my AFC Wimbledon membership. Boy, maybe I should have. I don't know if they won today or not, but the football we're playing. But listen, I'm hopeful. Second half. Machine said, am I the only one calling for Ainsley at right back? All of a sudden, man want Tomiyasu off, yeah? He hasn't been good today at all. Ben White does well there. Finds Partey. Here we go. Move the ball. They're well organised, Brighton. You've got to move them side to side. It's definitely down the wing where you can hurt them. Smith Rowe needs movement. Need options on the ball. Thomas Partey whips it into Tomiyasu. Moves it out wide to Saka. See, the thing is, when he's one-on-one with Burn, I always think he's going to rip him. But this Cucurella guy, oh, it's Saka. He gets muscled by Dan Burn. This is the only thing, man. He's like Andre the Giant. This guy is massive. Gets his body in and clears it. But a better start by Arsenal. Here's Ben White on the ball. Sambi Lokonga does well there. He skips away from the Brighton player. They've kicked the ball. Come on, ref. They're kicking the ball away as well. Free kick to Arsenal in our own half. Ainsley has more legs at right back. Brighton. Micah said Brighton play some nice football. Reem said Arsenal fans singing Tottenham get battered whilst getting battered by Brighton. Oh, dear. It's Tomiyasu. Poor ball there by Saka. Overhit it and Burn wins it. Saka needs to target Dan Burn. I'm telling you. The guy is massive and he is slow. But that Cucurella seems to double up and help him as well. Come on, Arsenal. 3 minutes gone. Oh, it's their throwing. Thought it was our throwing. I deflected off Tomiyasu there. Merry Christmas said, don't get the hype with Tomiyasu. Average player who can't attack. Listen, I'll reserve judgment. What I will say, he's had a very good 3 games. Today hasn't looked great. So we'll see. We will see. Time will tell. You can't judge a player off 3 or 4 games. Odegaard is getting muscled. Honestly, you got to get Odegaard off this pitch today. I genuinely believe it. Good header there by Gabriel back to Ramsdale. Ramsdale gives it him back. Come on, Arsenal. Let's wear them down. I'm telling you now, down the wings is where you can get them. Odegaard, come on! Gabriel whips it into Odegaard. He has a shocking touch. And Aubameyang was potentially in there as well. I cannot believe that. That is dreadful. Ball whipped in, edge of the box. We're in trouble. Shot! Whips it just wide. Oh, my days. Just wide by Brighton there. Great little football. Little ball. Does the Cruyff turn. Plays the reverse pass. Lays it off. Tries to bend it. In fact, it's quite far wide there. It looked closer. But listen, I'm not saying all of a sudden that Odegaard is a bad player. But this game just doesn't suit him. I've said many times he's a fair weather player. Sunny day at the Emirates when we're bopping someone, he'll look like a dream. Rain at Brighton in the wind, he'll look like you're carrying him, unfortunately. Arsenal trying to play out from the back there. They end up kicking the ball out for a throw-in. I would bring on Martinelli or Pepe, Fraser. I'd move Smith Rowe into the 10, take Odegaard off, and put another winger on because I think width is what is going to get us a goal in this game if we're going to win it. So I would definitely bring on Martinelli or Pepe on that left-hand side. Here's Burn. We've got to start pressing them. Just allowing them to play. That's better, Ben White. There we go. Odegaard finds Saka. It's a chance. Move the ball. It's not a good pass. Look at Odegaard, man. This is not Madrid, bro. This is not Madrid. He's got to come off. I'm sorry, he's got to come off. I'm saying it respectfully as well. Get him off. Yeah, we haven't got time for this. It wasn't even a great ball from Saka, but still, what is he doing? Good tackle there by Partey. Come on. Yes, Aubameyang. Good little flick. Now you've got to get up the pitch. Thomas Partey, come on. He manages to keep hold of it. I thought he'd lost it. Odegaard's giving me head loss. Honestly, I can't deal with this. Thinks he's got all the time in the world. When we get the ball, Brighton, 2, 3, 4 players making, in front of us, making life difficult. Kevlon said, really enjoying your commentary, bro. Much better than the game. Big up, man. I wish I could celebrate a goal right now for Arsenal because this ain't great. Tomiyasu finds Saka. Look, they press us straight away. Aubameyang gives the ball away now. 1, 2 passes, ball's given away. Because they press. They put us under pressure. And we're struggling to beat the press. That's what we don't have. This is what I said. We don't have a centre midfielder that can beat the press on a consistent basis. Here's Odegaard. Finds Tomiyasu. Because they're pressing us, they're forcing us to go long. And when we go long, because they've got big centre-backs, they win the headers. Here's Gabriel for Arsenal. Looking for options. He wants someone to pass the ball to. No one. Has to go all the way back to Ramsdale. Nobody wants the ball. And Ramsdale smashes it long. Looking for Saka against Dan Burn, who's 6'7", only one winner. Tomiyasu wins the header. Come on, Odegaard. That's a better ball. Here we go. Smith Rowe, you got movement. I should have moved it quicker. Right, 2-on-1 out on this left-hand side. Sambi Lokonga. Tierney on the overlap. Cuts back inside. Hit it. Sambi. Oh, he puts it wide. Better. Come on, Sambi. Didn't really get hold of it well, but I like the way he used Tierney there to just drop the shoulder inside, use the run. It's not a great strike, to be honest, but it's something at least. It's better than nothing. But, oh, man. Has Arteta done his homework about Brighton? Sambi with the most successful, what was that? Most successful, hold on. Most successful tackles per 90 for Arsenal this season. Sambi Lokonga. Put on Laka, take off Odegaard. You can't keep him on the pitch, I'm telling you. Partey wins the ball back, needs movement. Aubameyang's offside. The rest play. He's one-on-one with the keeper, Aubameyang. Takes it round him and misses. I'm pretty sure he's offside anyway. I don't know what's going to happen here. I think he's offside. I hope for his sake he's offside, because if he's onside and he's just missed that, I'm going to have a meltdown. He's off. He's offside. I let him off. I had a feeling he was offside anyway. Still missed, which I would have been fuming about. Could have been a penalty, but he's offside anyway. Doesn't matter. He's offside. It doesn't matter what happened anyway, to be fair. I don't know why they play on when it's that obvious. I feel like you're going to get a player injured there where someone's going to come back, put in a last-ditch tackle and foul someone and injure them because, you know, but even though they're offside, Tomiyasu dummies that out for a throw-in. Probably should have headed that. Puts us under more pressure, but I felt like he should have just slotted that. But he's offside regardless. Doesn't matter. Look at the way Brighton press. 2-3 players on us. Look at Odegaard. Just watching him. There we go. Get the ball back. Smith Rowe. He gives a free kick to Brighton. Difficult to watch, people. Difficult. We're hanging in there. I'm hoping we can just grind out a victory somehow. Seriously, man. Just grind out. These are the days when you will find out how good your team is. When you're not playing well, the other teams miss chances. Can you just grind out that 1-0, 2-0 win, get back home with the 3 points? Or are you just going to crumble and get beat? You know, we'll find out a lot about Arsenal today, I'm telling you. Free kick to Brighton, though. Free kick to Brighton. Probably about 35, 40 yards out. Crossing position. Because of the wind and rain, you never know. They might hit it. Probably about 30 yards out, sorry. They've got big players in the penalty area. Ball whipped in. Good header by Gabriel. We got to get out. Tierney clears it. Come on, can we counter-attack? No, Tierney, what is that? Gives it straight to the Brighton player. Now Brighton give it away. Smith Rowe wins it back. And Tierney clears it straight to their player again. We have to make changes. We don't look comfortable on the ball. And that says a lot about Arsenal. We look like we're supposed to be... I thought Arteta wanted us to be a possession-based team, but we don't look comfortable on the ball. Brighton look like they're very comfortable on the ball. Brighton on the attack again. Ball out wide. Tomiyasu, you got to get there. Cucurella keeps it in near the corner flag. Finds Trossard. We're in trouble. Shoots over the bar. We have not woke up. Tierney's been dreadful. His passing has been dreadful. Defensively, he's been all right. It's just too easy. That Trossard flicks it round. Saka goes to their player and he shoots over. We look that half a yard off the pace. If he waits, like Paulie's saying here, if Mikel starts waiting till like the 80th minute, it's too late. 56 minutes gone. 5-10 minutes. Go and get Pepe on. Get a couple of players on. Brighton haven't got too much on the bench. Look, I told you, 2-3 seconds, they'll have the ball back. Right, here we go. Partey looking for Saka. Drive. You got space in front of you. Move. Get moving. Burns out of position. Cucurella's there. Odegaard, come and get the ball. Cucurella tackles him and he gets a corner to Arsenal. Come on. Odegaard there was not running to keep up with Saka. Saka wins a corner. I have to admit, Brighton's pressing and ability to keep the ball is fantastic. I do give them a lot of credit. Corner to Arsenal. Odegaard to take. Maybe he'll get the assist. Short corner. Laid off to Sambi Lokonga. Back out to Odegaard. What was the point, really? What was the point? We've gone from a corner all the way back to Sambi. Here's Saka, edge of the penalty area. Move the ball quicker. Deliver. Odegaard whips it in. Keeper takes it. Comes out to Smith Rowe. Come on, give it. Should have give it to Aubameyang, bro. Partey, why? Like, please. Somebody tell me why Thomas Partey shoots. Has he not realised he cannot shoot, especially from 30 yards out? Why does Smith Rowe not give this ball to Aubameyang straight away? Give it to him. The wrong option there. Gives it to Partey. And someone call the RSPCA, mate, because there's pigeons falling down all over Brighton. This guy's licking down pigeons and seagulls all over the place. Why does he continue to shoot from distance? Have to make changes. Ainsley, Pepe, and is it Lacazette? I think those three are warming up again. It's got to make changes. Got to make changes, man. Oh, Aubameyang, what? Oh, but what are you doing? What is he doing, man? The goal kick, he misses it. Oh, but what's he doing? Honestly, anybody who slanders Aubameyang today is probably justified. He's stinking out the place today. I don't know what's going on. To be fair, Arsenal are stinking out the place, but boy, oh my days, 58 minutes gone. I still have this sneaky feeling we're going to nick this 1-0. Sambi Lokonga does well there. Wins the ball back. Look, when we got the ball, we got no option. Oba gives it away again. Every time he gets the ball, it seems to break down. Look at the players. Nobody is pressing. No one is pressing. Why are we just letting them have the ball? Saka, Odegaard, Aubameyang, go and press together. Here we go, Saka. Ah, man, I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Have to make changes. They've had 10 shots, Brighton, not one on target. We've had 6 with 1 on target. 42% possession. There we go. Ref, don't you dare give that move. Honestly, Thomas Partey, what are you doing? We win the ball back and he's jogging with the ball and he loses it. Well, how much time do you think you've got, bro? You ain't in Madrid no more. Awful. Absolutely awful this is. Terrible. Jogging around with the ball. Here we go. Look, Odegaard's given up. He's stopped. He's threw his arms up and stopped. These men don't want to work. The team, in the space of 7 days, they've become entitled. I tell you now, right, this team, they're starting to believe their own hype. They're starting to believe their own hype. Yeah, you beat Tottenham. Great. Now what? Now what? What, we're just going to talk about the Tottenham game for the next month? Walking around the pitch. Embarrassing. Make changes. You've got big players. There we go. He's calling people in. Yeah, Arteta's swinging his hand. People are coming in. Who's he calling? Pepe. Yes, I'll take that. Nico Rasclot Pepe. Let's go. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. Going through the motions. Aubameyang's pressing here. Look, press with him. Press with him. He can't press by himself. It's dreadful. It's dreadful. Good header. You're right. Here's Smith Rowe. Over it's the pass. Come on, please. Look, we look uncomfortable in possession. Better. Sambi Lokonga finds Partey. Drive. Don't shoot, please. Gives it away. I told you, 2 free passes. Ball's gone. Ball's gone. We can't keep the ball. These men are believing their own hype. You're not as good as that. You've got to reproduce that before we start bigging you up. You can't live off that Tottenham hype. 2 or 3 passes and the ball's gone. Can't believe it. Pepe, I can't wait to see who he brings off. It's got to be Odegaard. Has to be Odegaard. There's Dan Burn on the ball. The man's so slow. Right, Dan Burn's out of position. Can we get forward? Can we do something? Tomiyasu, you're going to lose the ball. We're dreadful. The problem is, right, and it ain't just the players' fault. Sometimes if you get the ball and you've got no option, it becomes difficult because clearly Arteta doesn't want a team of players that just whack the ball forward. He don't want that. So sometimes when you've got the ball, you'll relax and go, I'm not going to kick it forward. But then you end up giving them the ball back. Partey is attacking the wrong Seagulls. We need him to get after the ones in blue and white kits, not the ones in... I'm telling you, Greg. A lot of players been poor today. Partey, Tomiyasu, Odegaard, Aubameyang. Some bad performances. Right, Pepe's on. Here we go. Get him on. It's got to be Odegaard. Has to be Odegaard. Who's that? Number 8. I think that is Odegaard, right? It's been dreadful. Been absolutely dreadful. Fair play to Mikel Arteta. Been awful today, mate. This is why Zinedine Zidane and them man saying, nah, not for me. You ain't playing for Real Madrid. We ain't got time for no fair weather players. Oh, when it's 16, when it's 20 degrees at the Emirates and it's sunny, you look like a world beater. We go to the rain at Brighton, you've got nothing. You've got nothing to offer. Dreadful. Yeah, I think the AirPods man's listening today, man. He's got it on. Pepe's gone to the left. A lot of people call for Pepe on the left as well, don't they, in the comments? So Pepe on the left and Saka on the right. Smith Rowe will move into the 10, which, listen, I'm optimistic now. Let's do this. Come on. Big 27 minutes for Arsenal Football Club. Because I honestly think if we don't win this game, we'll all be sitting here going, false dawn. Tottenham was a fluke. Well, not a fluke. It was a good performance, but it was a one-off that they can't reproduce. Saka, chance. Aubameyang's made the run. Aubameyang could be in. What's he doing? What is he doing? Pepe, Tierney on the overlap, drill it. Oh, my days, corner. Aubameyang, it's like he's in two minds. Where's the belief? Drive, where's the pace? He could almost be one-on-one there. Aubameyang's actually lucky that the tackle deflected to Pepe. And Tierney's cross was dreadful. That is a chance to score there. I don't understand. I thought like Aubameyang was one-on-one there. Where's his pace gone? Corner to Arsenal. Pepe to whip it in. Away swinging corner. Doesn't beat the first defender. Gets it back. Drive. Stop slowing the game down, as I always say. Smith Rowe whips it back in. Keeper takes it. Collision. I think there was a couple of players hurt here. Ref will blow. I think it's Gabriel and the goalkeeper, is it? Gabriel and one of their players. Man, just laying on Gabriel's leg. We're so bad today. Honestly, man, we are so bad. The ref's blown up. Players stopped. Collision there. Man. Smith Rowe's cross. Sanchez, the goalkeeper, came out. Oof. Hits one of their players in the head. I think it's Lewis Dunk. Been impressed with Lewis Dunk today. Looks good. He's down. He's hurt. A lot of Brighton fans said he was a better defender than Ben White, to be fair. Maybe Ben White's better on the ball, but Siander said this has 0-0. Nah, listen, I'm hoping we can nick this, man. 1-0 and get out of there. Scotty, thank you for the super chat. Said the true test of trust in the process was not beating failing Tottenham. Looks like Arsenal parted instead of preparing for today's fixture. It's not good enough. They need to. You've got to put a string of wins together. Ben White has been our best player today since South London's fine. He has. Listen, after those first couple of passes that he gave away early on, I do think him and Gabriel have looked solid at centre back. Tierney and Tomiyasu not great. Two centre mids not great. Relaxation said Aubameyang is very hesitant. Why? And I don't get that. You scored. You scored a great goal. You should be absolutely over the moon. Reece said, would you take a draw? No. Draw for me is like a defeat. 1-1, 0-0. No. We're playing catch-up. We dropped those first 3 games of the season, so we got to win this game. I'm sorry. We got to go here and beat them. Long kick by Sanchez. Come on, Ramsdale takes it. Oh, man. We have got 24 minutes to go. Have to create chances. They're not allowing us to play out from the back. Ramsdale's on the ball. They've got 3 players up to the edge of our own box. They want us to play out. And Gabriel has to go long. Aubameyang. Last week, I saw Aubameyang winning headers, closing people down. This week, ain't winning headers. Thomas Partey gets skipped there. Ball whipped in. Smith Rowe does well. Can Saka win it? Does well. No one up there. Honestly, people, this is very, very difficult to watch. It's almost painful to watch. So little created so far, but we got to keep the faith. 23 minutes to go. It is still 0-0. Aubameyang's pressing. Press with him. But then they've stopped. Look, too easy. Look, the goalkeeper's playing through the middle of our team. Look how easy that is. Ben White, check your shoulder. We're in trouble. Cucurella crossing position. Whips it in. Got to win the head on. Oh, bicycle kick again by Mope. Goes over the bar. Wow. It's not happening at the moment. It really isn't. Who would you put on? It's a difficult one because, Saka played so well last week. I kind of want to keep him on the pitch, but I don't know. I think you've almost got to take Aubameyang off and bring on Lacazette or Martinelli up there. Maybe Martinelli could hunt them down, but then his hold-up play is not great. You probably got to bring Lacazette on for Aubameyang. I love Aubameyang, but you can't get away with this. He's just going through the motions. Here's Pepe, does well, finds Tierney, ball over the top. Come on, Oba, hunt that down, bro. You're jogging. Lewis Dunk goes back to the keeper. Aubameyang's starting to look frustrated. You can't let frustration affect your game at this level. You have to keep that in and moan after the game. Ball's gone back to the goalkeeper there. And we're not pressing. Again, they're pressing when Ramsdale's got the ball. Gaurav said the light is off. It looks like it, bro. I told you it was a distant light. Matt said I'd bring on Lacazette. I would. Brighton on the ball. 22 minutes to go. Ref gives a free kick to Brighton. Martinelli and Lacazette probably. Get those two up. Get Aubameyang off. Maybe Smith Rowe. We need energy. We need people who can get on the ball and drive. Nick said this team does my head in. There's absolutely no consistency at all. There isn't. There really isn't, I'm afraid. A complete lack of focus and an ability to consistently produce. That's the problem. They're just playing out from the back. Can we start pressing, please? Why is it we just allow their goalkeeper to get the ball and chill, and they press us? Gray's Guna said Laka would be ideal. Hold it up and release Saka. Here is Saka, ball back. Tomiyasu. We look nervous on the ball. Partey, relax. Don't relax too much, but relax. Do something, Picasso, I'm telling you. Long ball, I told you, 2-3 seconds, we'll lose the ball. Long ball, give it away straight away. Brighton on the ball. Trossard, edge of the box, looking for Mope. Burn, out wide. Cucurella crosses it in low. We got to be careful here. Trossard shoots. They're appealing for handball. Tomiyasu clears it. They'll probably do a VAR check. Saka's holding his chest or his throat. They're going to do a VAR check, I think. Please, no. This would just ruin everything. Nah, come on. It's not handball. Hits him. Doesn't even hit his hand. Come on, Arsenal. Wake up, please. They just don't. The thing what's disappointing me is the lack of fight. Where's the fight, people? Oba looks like he's sulking because he's just frustrated that no one's backing him up on the pitch and helping him close them down. Not good enough. Look at Oba. Watch him. Ball's gone straight past him there. Are you gonna cut off an option? Arteta's frustrated as well. Tomiyasu, he's got to get there. He's got to go back to the keeper quickly. This kicks out for a throw. It's not good, people. It's not good. Really isn't good. 19 minutes to go. There we go. Lacazette on, Aubameyang off. He's been disgraceful today. I'm sorry. I will not excuse that performance. Sulking. Take the armband off. Take that stupid headband off. Done absolutely nothing. I respect the changes, though. Come on, Laka. You've got the armband on. One thing about Laka will always work. Will always work hard. Come on. 19 minutes to go. Lacazette's on. Pepe's on. Let's do this. Took off the two players that I think really needed to come off. And I can see Martinelli and Ainsley are warming up as well. Poor from Aubameyang today. Serious. We need to get up the pitch. We're too deep. Brighton on the ball again in the Arsenal half. Out wide, they're going to cross it. Corner to Brighton. Can't believe how bad we're playing. For 3 subs you can make, Ruzzy. We made 2 so far. Got 1 left. So Martinelli or maybe Ainsley. Who would you bring on, people? And who would you take off? Corner to Brighton. I genuinely can't. People talking about Aubameyang in the corner. I can't defend him today. Not only did he not do much, his body language was dreadful. You know, it looked like he didn't want to be there. Corner whipped in, headed up. Ramsdale, you got to get it. He's almost punched him in the face. Offside, lucky they got away with it. Terrible weather and things are not going well. This is where good players, good teams, you grind out a 1-0. Just grind out a 1-0 result out of here. Get that one chance, finish it, go home, you know? International break coming up. These guys should be fired up. What we got left? 17 minutes. Just turning 17 minutes to go. Got to do better. Goal kick, Arteta. As the rain beats down on him. Can we get that goal? While a game's 0-0, you've always got a chance. We need Pepe and Lacazette to give us energy. Long ball over the top. Brighton give it away. Listen, Brighton have worked hard. They've pressed. I don't think they've made any changes. I'm not sure. I haven't seen them make a change. So they will begin to tire. Look, when we get the ball, Ramsdale gets the ball. Striker starts chasing after our goalkeeper and he forces him to kick it long, which is what Brighton want us to do. When their goalkeeper has the ball, we're chilling. We're just standing off him. Gabriel fouled there. That's got to be a yellow card. Wow, look at the footwork from Pepe. Play on, John Moss. It's a yellow card for that idiot Mope. Let's get him sent off as well. Clips Gabriel as he kicks the ball. Gets a yellow card. Naughty tackle there. Pepe did some good footwork thereafter. The ref could have possibly played on a little bit. Come on, people. Can we grind out this 1-0 victory? 16 minutes to go. It's nerve-wracking. I just feel like Brighton will start to tire a little bit. Surely they cannot just press like that for 90 minutes. You know, they played a day later than us as well against Crystal Palace. Here's Gabriel on the ball. No, not many options. Gives it to Sambi, who finds Lacazette. Hold the ball. Good turn. Well done, Lacazette. Oh, Lacazette! That was a great opportunity there. Pepe was in so much space. He seemed to mishit the pass. Sambi overhits it. Keeper, come and pick that up, man. It's not a pass back. Relax. Don't you dare give a pass back. Tweet something, man. Jeez, I might have to. Laurie and Frank coming on after. I haven't actually spoke to them, but I will send them the link. Here we go. Arsenal 2-on-2. Smith Rowe. What's he doing? What's he doing? Smith Rowe. Oh, keeper saves it near post. Come on. I felt like he was in then. He slowed down, allowed the defender to close him down. And keeper saves it. His near post. Could he have just laid that off to Saka? Saka's waiting for the tap in. I think maybe he should have lifted his head up there. Tried to drill it low. Sanchez saved it. Corner. Kelvin said, you started the stream with so much energy and enthusiasm. I've literally watched the passion drain out of you. Hopefully you get it back last 10. Corner whipped in. They're appealing for handball. They're appealing for handball. Ref. VAR. Brighton are on the counter-attack. We've got to deal with the defending. Just get this ball out of play, please. Oh, Smith Rowe's been done. Well done, Nico Rasclot Pepe. We want a VAR check. Arsenal are appealing for handball. He's saying it hit him in the face, but there is... Right, here we go. Ball whipped in. Please be handball. Oh, I think he heads it. I can't tell. Does he head it onto his hand? I don't know. I think he heads it. Oh, man. No, VAR, I don't think it's going to get us out of that, people. 14 minutes to go. Come on! Last game before the international break, man. Here's Mope. Take the ball off him. Shoots wide. 14 minutes. I'm nervous. Come on. We got a little bit of momentum now, but we're still allowing them to attack a little bit too much for me. That's what's making me nervous. No handball. 14 minutes to go. They're going to make a change, I think, now, Brighton. Goal kick long. Lacazette goes up. Come on. Saka. Good ball. Here we go. Lacazette. Great touch. Got Pepe out wide. Get at him. You're one-on-one with Dan Burn. Skin him. Take the damn ball with you, Nico, man. So frustrating, this guy. One-on-one with Burn. He runs past him, leaves the ball behind him. Oh, great touch. Lacazette finds Pepe. Chop that back. Nico! He's so frustrating, this guy. I can't take watching him. He's too laid back. Dan Burns on the floor. Just chop that back onto your left foot and he is finished. You can see it. He's going to slide in. Just chop that back onto your left and he's done. Just tries to cross it. Where's the skill? Paid 72 million, man. One-on-one with Dan Burn in the penalty area. And you don't want to do anything. You don't want to run at him. You don't drop a little shoulder on him. Jeez, man. What a great position that was there. Lacazette lays it into him. One-on-one with Burn. Damage him now. Andre the Giant. Dear me. Nico, please. Run at the man. Right, Lacazette's made a difference already. Pepe, make the run. Lacazette. Over at the ball side. Nico, move it. Yes, corner to Arsenal. Corner to Arsenal. Come on. Come on. 12 minutes to go. We're getting momentum. The energy's coming back, man. I'm revitalized, man. Second wind. I'm back. Corner. Come on. Let's do this. Big up to everyone in the chat. 2,170 of you in the chat. Can we get a late winner? 12 minutes to go. We're starting to get a little bit of momentum. Saka's on the left now. Pepe on the right. Pepe with the corner. Whips it in. It's a horrible corner. Ben White. Come on, Ben. Does well. Wins a corner. Well done. Come on. Come on. Arsenal. Arsenal. Let's do this. 12 minutes to go. Jake said he's exhausted. Saka to take the corner. In fact, Pepe's taking it again. Can we win it, people? Can we win it? Pepe and Saka take it quick. Here's Pepe. Edge of the box. I just hate these short corners. They're not working. Why? What's the point? What's the point? Pepe. Oh, no. Chance. Can we get some out of this? Move it. Move it. Oh, no. If Ben White could have slipped Pepe in there. Come on. Come on. One little pass there. We could have been in. 11 minutes to go, people. Lacazette has definitely made a difference, Messi B. Holds the ball up well. Link up play. Listen, that's what he's good for. Here's Thomas Partey on the ball. Arsenal starting to get possession. Into Lacazette. Just as we big up Lacazette, the ball goes straight past him when he should have held it up. Is there a late winner in this game, people? We got, 10 minutes to go? 10, 11 minutes plus time added on. I still feel like there's going to be a chance at some stage. There'll be a big chance for Arsenal. But Lacazette has made a difference. We should have held that one up. Brighton still on the attack. Trossard shoots. Well done, Ramsdale. Play. 10 minutes to go. We haven't got time to sit here and wait. Big up Shaq's got his blood clot. Sure. Big up, bro. Arteta out, said Sakayo. Hey, man, we'll have to see. James said Curtis the best commentator. Old school. Yeah, man. In fact, I feel like I've commentated the whole game, to be honest. Here come Brighton. Cucurella left-hand side. Whips it in. Good save by Ramsdale. Not headed away. Shoots. Damn, it's a corner to Brighton. They're still an attacking threat. They are still an attacking threat. That is for certain. Corner to Brighton. We still haven't been good enough. We really haven't been good enough. Corner to Brighton. Here we go. 10 minutes to go. Plus time added on. That was a good save by Ramsdale, to be fair. Ref's telling him to calm down. 9 minutes to go, people. We got to defend properly. Game is very finely balanced. Corner, in-swinging corner. And Pepe's marking Burn, which is never a good look. Ball whipped in, away swinger, dunk heads it. Right, can we counter-attack? Saka, come on, drive, lift your head. Lacazette. It's a foul, sure. Ref. That's got to be a yellow card. Got to be a yellow card to them. Well done, ref. Yellow card. James said, I ain't watching the game. I'm just listening to you. I try and keep it. Oof, that was a naughty tackle on Lacazette there. Broke down the attack very quick. Dan Burn, what a giant. Surely Andre the Giant can't keep a clean sheet against us, man. 9 minutes to go, plus time added on. Free kick to Arsenal on the halfway line. We got to play with urgency now. Got to find a way to open them up. Radio Sure. Hey, big up, bro. We're trying. Counter-attack seems to be the one. Get them down the sides, the wing. But we haven't done it enough. Here's Lokonga. Saka. Find Smith for a great little touch. Saka can't get there. No. It's just not quite there, is it? And Cucurella here. He's been very good, I have to admit. He has been very good. It's been dangerous. Brighton on the ball. I'm starting to worry, said Thomas from Norway. Matt said, great stream. Omar said, emergency therapy tomorrow, 4 p.m. Bro, I'll be doing Man City tomorrow against Liverpool, but it's... right, they've given the ball away. It's Smith Rowe. Come on, I still believe that goal is there. Play that. He's not looking. Smith Rowe's lost the ball. He's down injured now. Get up, Smith Rowe. That's your own fault. Don't sulk. He's throwing his arms up like, who am I going to pass to? He had someone to pass to. Taking too long on the ball. Look, what are you doing? What are you doing, mate? Lucky that Sambi got him out of the mess and won as a throw-in. Gross comes off. They're making another change, Brighton. Yeah, we'll see proper football tomorrow. This has been dreadful. It's been absolutely dreadful. Come on, Arsenal. Come on. 7 minutes to go, people. Can we nick this game 1-0? Arsenal have had the best opportunity. They're getting in positions where it's like one pass and we can get in, and they're not quite finding it. Tierney with the throw. It's too crowded and congested. Oh, Gabriel. We've got to win the ball there. Sambi, good tackle, lad. Great tackle. I feel like we've got no one up the pitch. It's like we're not even trying to score. Brighton on the attack. Gabriel, great tackle. Smith Rowe, good flick. Come on, we got a counter-attack. Lift your head. Pass. Give it him. Saka. Right, throw into Arsenal. Come on. Come on. 6 minutes to go, plus time added on. We need that goal. We need to win this. No Basuma and no Welbeck, man. We haven't done enough to trouble them, but there is still 6 minutes to go, plus time added on. You always get, 3-4 minutes added on. There's probably 9-10 minutes to go. We have to create that big chance. Zach said, Curtis, I'm stressed at work. How are we doing? We're not doing great, to be honest, but it's 0-0. We still got to just hope we can nick it. Do we need therapy? Listen, if we draw 0-0, we'll be doing Arsenal therapy. That's for certain. Thomas Partey gives the ball away. Our lack of pass appreciation today has been so bad. Brighton on the attack. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. Shoots. Ramsdale holds on to it. Jeez, man. We're so lucky that their finishing has not been good today. Really hasn't. Martinelli once again on the bench, not used as a substitute. I agree, Wanda, and I think Sambi has been very good second half. He's actually been better than Partey. Partey's giving the ball away. Sambi has been very calm on the ball, putting some great tackles as well. Look how hard they press us when we're on the ball. Don't give us a second. Tierney ends up kicking it long. It's a nothing pass. And then we lose it. I told you, 2-3 seconds, ball's gone. 2 or 3 seconds and we lose the ball. Here come Brighton again. Shot blocked. We can't get forward. We cannot get forward. Cucurella against Tomiyasu. Drills it at him. Gets it back. Can't get up the pitch. Why can't we get forward? Got Dan Burn playing 1-2s. Trossard whips it in. Header. Oh, what a save, Ramsdale. Shot blocked. Oh, my days. What a save. It's a corner to Brighton. We're hanging on. We are absolutely hanging on here. It's unbelievable. Oh, my days. Header was back in. It's a tap-in if Ramsdale doesn't get it. What a clearance. And then Sambi blocks it. Tierney gets battered in the air. Mope's going to tap it in. What a clearance from Ramsdale that is. That's fantastic. Corner. 4 minutes to go. Pepe's marking Andre the Giant. It just doesn't look right to me. Whips it in. Free header. Heads it wide. Oh, my God. Oh, my days. Oh, my days. Heads it wide. 4 minutes, people. 4 minutes. Free header. Free header. Heads it wide. Oh, poor defending again. Wow. At the moment, we're getting what we deserve, people. We are getting what we deserve. Hanging on. Absolutely hanging on. Here's Sambi Lokonga. Can we at least create a chance? I told you every time. Look, Saka gets bullied. Saka gets bullied. 2-3 seconds, ball's gone. 2 or 3 seconds, and the ball is gone, people. It's Cucurella. Whips it in. Little flick inside to Mope. Rough him up. Laka, please, come on. Sambi, don't lose it. Partey, that's a fantastic flick drive. Come on. Tomiyasu. Come on, Pepe, lift your head. Lift your head. We got players. You're one-on-one with Dan Burn. You've done him. Oh, Smith Rowe. Ref! Oh, he says no penalty. Do you know what? I think Smith Rowe's bottled that. I don't respect that one bit. Smith Rowe, instead of having a real... Nah, he's dived, man. I don't respect that at all. I don't respect that at all. Be stronger, bro. Stick your arm out and hold him off and let him run into you. Then you might get a penalty. I mean, I don't know. It's a little bit, but I think he's looking for it. Look, now he's limping. It's not a pen. He was looking for it, man. They won't even do a VAR check on that. He's begging it. Didn't want to have the actual battle and say, let me pin you up, get the ball. Now Saka's injured. It's just been one of them days, people. We've stunk out the place. I'm telling you. Absolutely stunk out. Should have pinned him with his arm. If Duffy runs into you, you might get the penalty, but you've decided to just dive already. Maitland-Niles coming on. I'm telling you, he must hate Martinelli. I don't know when Martinelli will ever get a chance to play for Arsenal. I know what you're saying, Grace. He is 7 foot, but you can be a bit more clever and try and get the penalty. If you put your body in and he like roughs you up and kicks you and you go down, you might get a penalty there. But Smith Rowe's just gone, oh, as soon as he goes near me, I'm going to go down and get the penalty. It don't work like that, bro. It just doesn't. It does not work like that, I'm afraid. But we've been poor. We've been very poor. Saka limps off. Very disappointed. North London derby was great, but not kicking on from it. Abysmal. This game was crying out for Martinelli. You're not wrong. It really was crying out for him. Can't believe how bad we've been, people. I'm going to try and be energetic. 2,280 of you in here. Make sure you like the video and subscribe. Can we get a late winner? International break coming up. 2 weeks thinking about this dreadful performance will not be nice. Brighton's still on the ball. We just can't get the ball. Listen. Was it a false dawn, Tottenham? Why can we not back it with a Cucurella crossing position? Whips it in. Cleared away Ben White. I have to say Ben White has been fantastic since the first 10 minutes. First 10 minutes, he was a little shaky on the ball. It's been great since then. Pepe, but look, 2 players on him, no support. We have been absolutely No! Lacazette's too strong for him there, ref. Come on. What? Yellow card for what? 3 minutes added on. We've been dreadful, people. We've been absolutely dreadful. We've got what we deserve. We really have. Hey, big up, man. I appreciate that. Big up troops, though. Big up troops, as always. But yeah, we're getting good numbers. Boring game. We've let ourselves down. We have let ourselves down today. We haven't asked questions of them at all. So disappointed with this performance. I really am. We haven't been good enough. What we got? We're in the 90th minute. 3 minutes added on. Free kick to Brighton. So disappointed with this. There we go. We're back. Internet's going. Everything's going. Crazy game. Apologies for that, people. Timer's gone crazy as well. Might as well turn that off. We're in the 91st minute. 90 seconds to go. They were begging for a penalty there as well. Shane with the super chat. Big up, bro. Curtis, if Pepe was under Klopp or Pep, even Jose'd be balling. Oh, my God. They might get a penalty for VAR. And you know what, people? Oh, no, he says play on. Do you know what? That looked a bit dodgy as well, you know. John Moss has hooked us up there. He was grabbing his arm there, but I'll take it. Pepe's shot just landed on the roof and killed the internet, I'm telling you. Minute to go. Throw into Arsenal. Come on. 1 minute to go. Throw into Arsenal. In line with the edge of the Brighton penalty area. Have we got anything? Have we got anything? Tomiyasu to take it. Does anyone want the ball? Do you know what I'm saying? Someone's got to actually want the ball. Pepe gives it to Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu has an awful touch. It goes out for this performance has been dreadful. Same old Arsenal. Cucurella gets man of the match. Terrible. Embarrassing. I'm a little bit embarrassed. Been bopped. Been absolutely bopped. Come on. Oh, we've got nothing. We can't string two passes together. Gabriel, you better win that, bro. We're hanging on now. We've been awful. Brighton, last chance of the game. We won't get another attack, people. 93rd minute. Tomiyasu lets it run. Cucurella, just blow the whistle, ref. We're hanging on for a point now. Forget the free. The 3 points are done. Got Dan Burn keeping clean sheets. Look at them. They're playing little 1-2s. Pepe, drive. Ref. Come on. Come on, Emil, move. Oh, the ref blows full time when we're on the counter attack. It's done. It's done. Full time. I hated every minute of that game. Hated it. 0-0, people. Absolute dross, they would call that. Absolute dross. Hated that game. Really did. Oh, my days. I don't know how do I explain that performance? Absolutely. If you didn't watch that game, honestly, you've done yourself a favor. Don't watch Match of the Day. Don't waste your time. That was awful. Absolutely awful. Just putting the tweet out, peeps. Dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. Man of the match, probably Ben White, you know? Probably Ben White or Gabriel. I thought Ben White did really well. Sambi Lakonga as well. Everyone else. Tierney was awful. Tomiyasu was awful. Ramsdale did well second half. Partey was poor. Odegaard was shocking. Aubameyang was shocking. Thought Lacazette gave us something when he came on. It was too little, too late. That performance was woeful. Absolutely woeful performance. Didn't enjoy any of that game. I would say Ben White, Ramsdale, Gabriel, Sambi. Ben White, Ramsdale, Gabriel, Sambi they were the four that did all right. Apart from that, dreadful. Another clean sheet for Ramsdale, but I'm disappointed. People. Really disappointed, man. Expected more than that. Last game before international break, 0-0. Hardly had a good chance. Mate, I said it was a light in the distance. I did say, man, there ain't no bright light. Arteta ball back in full effect. Back in full effect, people. Dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. What are you saying, people? Are some of you looking at it a bit more positive? Are some of you saying, listen, Brighton outplayed us, they're a good team and we got a point? Is anyone taking that perspective? Or are you like me? I thought that was an awful performance. That was awful. That was absolutely awful. Arteta ball in full effect. There was such a lack of fight out of momentum of trying to make something happen. We got absolutely bopped. I can't walk around singing Tottenham get battered everywhere they go when Brighton are popping us looking like prime Barcelona. That was dreadful. That was absolutely dreadful, people. So disappointed, honestly. I was hyped up. You saw my energy at the start. I thought we were coming here for 3 points. I saw the team. No Basuma, no Welbeck. And we don't get a goal and don't look like scoring a goal. Listen, some people, you go on Twitter now, right? There'll be some people who will say, that's a good point. Brighton were excellent. We were good to get a point. We're 4 points off Man U. But that for me is a missed opportunity. We didn't ask enough questions of them. Didn't move the ball quick enough. You can see that we're still lacking 2 or 3 players before this team is genuinely a top quality team. Listen, what I want to make sure is people understand Brighton deserve a lot of credit. I don't want anybody to think that I'm just saying Arsenal were bad. They made us look bad. You know what I mean? They made us look bad. Their pressing was fantastic. Their ability to keep the ball. They're better on the ball than we are. Do you know what I mean? How can Graham Potter have their team that good on the ball? And they play like that on a regular basis as well. That ain't no one-off. Listen, I don't want to be... It's not the end of the world, but it wasn't good enough for me. Wasn't good enough. And like someone just said there, 5 goals for Arsenal scored in 7 games is not good enough when Aubameyang's a £56 million striker. Pepe is a £72 million winger. Lacazette's a £50 million striker. Saka is an England player. He starts for England. Smith Rowe gets hyped about. Odegaard is a £30 million Real Madrid signing. Where are the goals? Where is the attack? I'm very disappointed with that performance. I got to be honest. John with the super chat. Thank you very much, bro. Said I don't know how much a team outplays you. The best teams will always win, even if they know they've been bad or good. Listen, that's what a lot of the best teams do, isn't it, John? How many times have we seen it over the years? Arsenal, when we were real Arsenal, Wenger, Henry days, Man United under Ferguson, Mourinho's Chelsea. How many times have you seen them teams play bad and win a game? They'll just find a way. What is so disappointing for me is that even though Brighton dominated the game, which is fair enough, Brighton dominated the game, Brighton haven't scored. So as a footballer, you should always believe that while it's 0-0, we can win this game. We can nick a goal. Even if it's a scrappy goal. We didn't ask no questions of their defence today. Their goalkeepers hardly made a save today. We were so lackluster in attack. And what happened? What's the difference between Tottenham and Brighton? Is it the emotion? Is it having 60,000 fans behind you? What is the difference? Laurie's here now. Let me add Laurie to the chat. And I'll read your super chat, Green Gooner. Big up Laurie in the chat. How you doing, bro?
Yo.
I'm surprised you're not asleep after that.
Yeah. Listen, man, at halftime, I said to those guys, I'll take a draw right now. Brighton were totally dominant. They were winning all the 50-50s, all the duels.
Yeah.
Tomiyasu was getting a bit of a baptism of fire by Cucurella, who's also new to the Premier League, by the way. But he tore him a new one in that first half, I got to say.
Yeah, he did.
And we were off it, man. I was disappointed in the performance. And I knew this would happen. Man. I mean, we do the Talk is Cheap show. Shout out to you, Curtis, for coming on every week, doing your thing. And we said, didn't we? We said straight away when we reviewed this game, this is going to be a harder game than the Tottenham game. And to be honest, I'm going to give the team some credit in that they stuck in there and we never conceded. I think if you go back to last season, performances like that, we ended up losing them. So I'm going to try and be positive. But let's be honest, man, Brighton were the better team. I think they had 21 shots on goal to our 8. Now, only 2 of those were on target and only 2 of ours were on target. So it wasn't a game blessed with the best quality.
No.
And like you said earlier on, I was listening to what you were saying, it wasn't the best game to watch in terms of entertainment. But listen, man, I'll take a point. Bro, all day long.
The Green Gooner, thank you for your super chat, said, big up, Big C. Very little to say other than reality check. Odegaard needs to understand it's not 30 degrees and blue skies all year round in England. This is what I'm saying, man.
Today, man.
He was dreadful. He was dreadful.
That sub should have been made earlier. You know what I mean?
Agreed. And Ali Jason, thank you for your super chat, bro. Said, my humble opinion, if you have a weak manager and captain, that's the type of performance you're going to get on a regular. Oof,
wow.
Scathing. I mean, listen, me and you constantly we're like, yo, Aubameyang, big him up. But today, Laurie, honestly, I thought he let himself down today. Not just in the performance.
What service did he get? What service did he get, bro?
Yeah, I felt like he was sulking a little bit, man. Sometimes you just gotta get your head down. Yeah. Why did he get taken off? He got took off because he won.
I mean, I can understand him getting taken off because he was getting no change out of the Brighton defense. But I don't think you can really criticize.
I thought he was poor today, like
absolute scraps, bro.
I agree with this.
Unless you're expecting Laka to drop so deep, get the ball, and then just take man on himself. But other than that, what was he getting in terms of service?
He definitely didn't get a lot of service. I give him that all day long, but I didn't see the tenacity. I didn't see, Mopé's giving us a hard time. I think Laka did more when he came on than Aubameyang did in 60, 70 minutes.
Well, it's easy to say that, isn't it? Because he come on fresh. But what did Laka? And listen, I love Laka. Did he create a goal-scoring chance? Did he get behind them?
Well, that's not, true. But all right, what do you think Aubameyang did well then? Because I didn't see him do anything today.
I wouldn't say he played well. I'm not going to say that but I'm stopping short of really calling him out the way I called Odegaard out, because Odegaard was flat out poor today. He kept getting caught on the ball. And I thought he played poorly. I mean, who played well today? I would say Gabriel, again, had a good game. Ben White was steady. Sambi looked okay. Thomas Partey was okay. Smith Rowe had a good game. Saka was okay.
See, the only one I disagree with you there, I didn't think Smith Rowe played well today.
You didn't? I thought he was probably our most threatening player. There was a couple of times when he held on to the ball too long, and that's something that young players tend to do. Yeah. There was a time when he got a break and he should have squared it. He tried to take it himself.
Definitely should have squared it.
Yeah, and I think Saka would have been in there. So that was poor from him. But I did like his energy. I like the fact that he was prepared to take on players and at least looked threatening. But let's be honest, man. We are fortunate to come out of there with a draw.
We are. Let me add Fran to the chat. Big up, Fran. Let me just get into this super chat, Fran. Ready? Man's come on with a hat. I don't recognize you in a hat. Jeez.
I'm not trimmed up my head, man, so I've had to wear the
big up hands with the super chat. He said Thomas Partey dropped a 2 out of 10. He was more worried about knocking seagulls out with the ball from the first half free kick. Now listen, I got two things to say. Can somebody explain to me why Thomas Partey is hitting free kicks from 35 yards where he hasn't scored a goal for Arsenal since he's joined the club? Like, I don't get it.
Fran, talk to me. Shooting.
Listen, I think he just decided to take that free kick. I was going mad. Like, I'm thinking he can't shoot.
The shooting's been getting a bit better
from 40 yards.
Yeah.
And I actually said before the free kick, someone's got to shoot from here, because if it skips up just before the goalkeeper, there's half a chance. When the conditions are like that, you got to shoot from far out. I didn't expect him to turn up.
Yeah.
Do you not think the weather played a part today?
Hey, listen, Laurie, come
on.
Can't
give him that excuse, Laurie.
We played in snow. We played in freezing pitches with gale force winds. When it rains, it's better for footballers. It's not worse. It's better because it speeds up the game. They're excuses, mate. They were rubbish. They were rubbish.
They were dreadful.
Rubbish. Dreadful. And
Franny, do you not take any comfort, positivity from the fact that although we were easily second best for most of that game, that we've actually come out of there with a draw? In years gone by, that probably would have been a loss today. What do you think about that?
But that wasn't down to us.
Yeah, it's true.
That was down to them. So I can't take a positive out of something that we had no involvement in. It was down to them that we got a 0-0. They couldn't finish. It was ridiculous.
They had 21 shots on goal to our 8.
I mean, the first half, the Mapai volley, I don't know what he's thinking. He's 7 yards out in the middle of the goal, and he's missed the target. Dan Burn, who would bet you bottom dollar, 6 yards out, head 50p head. Like, it was that bad. I didn't even have enthusiasm to say how bad it was. It was just evident that
he just gave up.
I'll tell you what I thought was funny, man. Like Nicola Pepe trying to make Dan Burn at corners. Like, what's going on there, bro?
That's Arteta's tactics,
mismatch.
I think
you've got like a welterweight going
off.
up against a super heavyweight.
I think Erdegaard was marking him first off.
As well.
Yeah. Fran, Erdegaard's getting a lot of stick, right? And listen, we've said this many times. Very good player, but you've got to play a certain way, get him on the ball. Today, that's where it's difficult having him in the team because we couldn't get him on the ball.
And the worst thing is, you know, I'm his biggest fan. When he did get the ball, he was crap.
Yeah.
So I always say, when, you know, Man United today or whatever, when they don't get their play, when you don't give the ball players the ball, that's not their fault. However, when they've got the ball, that's how you judge a man. And Erdegaard was terrible today. Was terrible. He didn't look with it. His first touch was all over the place. He was trying things he shouldn't be trying. He couldn't get in the game. What I get with Erdegaard is, I was saying on my stream, he's one type of player.
Yeah.
He's not a player where he's got 3 different sides to him. He's one type of player. Yeah. And when we don't play that way, he might as well not play. He might as well not play. And today is one of them games. I thought him and Aubameyang were absolutely disgusting today.
I said that. Laurie reckons Aubameyang played well. I thought he was terrible.
No. See?
All right, you thought he was okay.
This is what you do, Curtis. You're very clever with that. I did not say that he played well.
All right, go on. Tell me what you said.
It was unfair to single him out because there was a number of players who didn't play well.
He was awful.
And he didn't get
those two were the worst, though.
Come on, man. The midfield did not give him nothing.
He was awful.
Yeah, but Laurie, this is what I mean. Even though we can't judge players when they don't get the ball, when he got the ball, he was fully not even at the game. It's like he
couldn't even hold the ball up.
He got the ball a couple of times. People running past him and taking the ball. I mean, and Thomas Partey, don't get me started on him. Don't get me started on him. He's supposed to be a dynamic, commanding centre midfielder. That's. Can someone help me out? How is that a dynamic, commanding performance?
It wasn't.
And if we're worried about
do you think he's suffering, Fran, at the lack of quality around him?
Looking at that super chat, O'Malley, he's made a very interesting point there because I've said to Curtis privately that Tierney's not hit the heights this season. But for some reason, he never gets called out by the Arsenal fan base.
Yeah,
he was average again today.
I thought he was less than average today, man. I thought he was poor. It's crossing.
All right, but let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Yeah, if you can call out Tierney, why would you not single out Aubameyang as well?
No, I didn't. I didn't call him out initially. It's only when O'Malley sort of drew my attention to it. But I've been thinking, Curtis, have I not said to you for a while that Tierney's not had a good season this season?
I think he's had 1 good game, 2 at the most. He's been poor.
But he's one of those players that never gets called out for whatever reason.
Passion merchant, though, isn't he? So they love it.
It's because he wore a T-shirt in the snow, mate. That's why. So people have forgotten that you got to play football, mate. That's why.
I mean, let's face it. Aubameyang didn't help himself with that headband. I don't know where he's going with that.
Man. If you're going to wear the headband, Jay, you better start pulling strings and balling out. If you have a bad game in a headband.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Do you know what? I just wanted to ask you about this, Fran, as a striker as well. And this is where my problem is with Aubameyang today, Lord. First off, Smith Rowe whips it in. Defender misses it. Aubameyang's got a tap in, but he doesn't gamble on it. He doesn't expect the defender to miss it.
He didn't
As a striker, you know you've got to gamble that he's going to miss it.
It's a hard one, isn't it? Because
I'll give you that one.
It happens so quick at that moment.
It does.
I think it's one of those. Maybe if he just takes a gamble and slides and hoping that something happens. But I'm not sure that. I was talking. It was on about it earlier, and I was saying Aubameyang is another. He's a certain type of striker, isn't he? Again.
Yeah.
If that's Harry Kane, in his head, he's thinking he might miss this. I'm just going to slide.
Yeah.
the different strikers. But listen, no one was good today. No one was good today.
And that's what I was going to say. What disappointed me is that we were off it, man.
I thought ESR tried. I thought he tried. He was running around a little more. He got the ball a little bit. He stood out because he was trying more than anyone else.
That's what I said. Curtis thought he was very poor.
No, don't you do it now. I never said those words.
You said that.
No, listen.
You scored today.
No, I don't think he was that good. I don't.
No, he wasn't.
He worked hard. He ran around.
He always works hard. He always works hard. But I don't get carried away with people working hard when they're getting 90 grand a week. You should work hard.
Well, that's the foundations.
Sports Genius said, guys, I think in low blocks, Lacazette needs to play. Arteta needs to be brave and take him out. Do you remember Lacazette taking apart Everton in that 5-2? I just think as well, because Lacazette's probably going to leave at the end of the season.
Yeah.
And Aubameyang's top earner, he's always going to go with Ober, isn't he? Just one thing that a lot of people are talking about now on Twitter is Arsenal have only scored 5 goals in 7 games. We're one of the lowest scorers in the league. And, even teams like...
3 of those in 1 game.
3 in 1 game. Is there a problem with our attack overall? It just... Apart from the Tottenham game, we haven't really been free-flowing all season in any game, really, have we? And Wimbledon.
I would agree with that. I would agree.
It's probably that front to back again, isn't it? The front to back. How good are we at getting it from, back to front? How good are we at getting it from back to front? Because chances, everyone forgets that most chances start from your goalkeeper. Because he plays out from the back, and then it's a passage of play that they would have worked on through the week to undo Brighton.
Yeah.
But I don't think they're good. Someone was saying.
Mark said, Laurie, don't let him bully you.
The pros are ganging up on me, man.
No.
Pros are ganging up on me, man. You never played the game.
No, we don't say that. We don't
never,
say
that.
Never
do that.
I'm waiting for that one. Yeah, but
do you know what? Is it... Go on, Fran. Sorry. Go on.
I just think that we've seen a style in phases, and we've seen a style against Spurs. People forget Spurs were the worst Spurs midfield I've seen in the history of Spurs. There was no one in the middle of the park, so we could press high. They couldn't keep the ball. All right, but the energy was there. That's what made it look a lot better. The energy was there. But if you look at Brighton today, right, they couldn't finish the dinner. But if they could finish, it'd be 4-0 at half time. And they all knew exactly what they were doing. They were all brave to take the ball in areas of the pitch. Even if an Arsenal player was right up their backside, right? They were brave
to take the ball.
We don't look like we want to do that. And I get the feeling, or that's how Arteta wants to play.
Yeah.
He wants to play that Brighton way. But I don't see it. I don't. So is it, 1 step forward, 2 steps back all the time?
But you know what?
And then we're never going to get nowhere.
That's it.
What I've noticed as well, and we saw this last season as well, and we're seeing it again now, even though we've gone 4 without losing, is that sometimes when you solidify your back line and you become a bit more compact, you lose your cutting edge at the top end of the pitch because the players are quite defensive minded. Is it that we're seeing playing out? I mean, we're looking quite solid at the back. I thought Gabriel again was outstanding. I thought Ben White did his job. I thought defensively we looked quite good, really, even though we...
But if they score their chances, Laurie, then...
How many times did they really get behind us, though?
Yeah, it's one of those. It's all about hindsight.
A lot of those shots, man, were coming from distance and... You know what I mean? Did Ramsdale really have to make any, last gasp saves? I can't remember too many.
Probably that one where he heads it back across at the end and he, flicks it away.
Yeah. The interception. But did you see any last gasp saves or clearances off the line or Arsenal defenders looking really, really, shook, as it were? I don't think I did. So I'm saying that defensively, we're looking quite solid. But that could be at the expense of further up the pitch where we're not looking so expansive.
Let me just read these super chats. Jerry said the way your fan base protect Aubameyang is hilarious. He's a player like everyone likes in general, but come on, listen, man, you got to look here. Apart from the Spurs game, he hasn't done much this season. Ali Jason said, Curtis, to me, it feels like Arteta's final words to the players before taking to the bitches. Be gentle, very soft.
No, I think that's a bit unfair.
There we go. He's not happy with that one, Lauren.
No, but we bullied. Were we bullied? I don't think we were bullied. I think we were. I would say Brighton were a bit more tenacious than we were. I
think they're a bit more street smart than us. I wouldn't say they bullied us, but
yeah,
they just seemed they seemed the more aggressive outfit, I would say, of the two.
And then when we did try to get aggressive with them and it dropped on the floor, invariably the referee would blow against us. So you've got to be careful like that as well. Because then you start doing what people accuse Xhaka of doing, being rash and reckless and giving away fouls.
Bob said, do we need to play both Sambi and Partey? Smith Rowe is not a true left winger. And with Tierney playing poor this season, we got no left side threat. I mean, Gabriel Martinelli again doesn't come off the bench.
That's concerning.
Which is a strange one. I mean, how do Arsenal fix that attack? Like, Fran, what do you think he does different from here? Why have we scored 5 goals all season in the league?
It's hard because when you look at the players that we've got, there's no excuse really why they shouldn't be firing. You know, I know form is one of those things, and beginning of the season it's form and getting, but it could only be that the way that he's asking them to play is not a way that complements the forward players.
Yeah.
Overall, if you know what I mean, overall, in spells it'll look like. But for me, we only look good when we look like we're going to break on a team.
Yeah.
We only look good when we look like we're going to break. I'm like, oh, here we go. Saka's one-on-one. I mean, Saka's one-on-one, right? Saka's one-on-one today with Dan Burn. I know Dan Burn because when I was an agent, he was with our company, right? Dan Burn,
the giant,
could possibly be one of the slowest players you've ever seen in football, right? He's carrying Caravan when he's running, the whole shebang, right? We've got Saka, who's one-on-one because Dan Burn has to come out because they play a free at the back. And Cucurella, who's outstanding for me, he wants to go forward all the time, right? Not once did I start to see us have the know-how to say, right, wait a minute, Saka will roast this giant, get the ball as quick as possible to him.
Yeah.
I didn't see it. And I'm thinking, well, it's not like Brighton got themselves into areas to cut that pass off. That pass was on so many times.
Yeah.
But because we didn't press, we won the ball too deep. And then when you win the ball too deep, the pass is too far to get to Saka.
Yeah.
So there was no game plan. He's the slowest man in the world football.
He's so slow. I was calling him Andre the Giant.
When you were representing him, were you?
Yeah.
No, yeah.
I bet when you saw him, you're like, hey, Dan, how's things, mate? Everything good?
When you were trying to get in clubs, you weren't saying that.
Hey, Bernie, mate. You'll make it all the way, you will. You'll make it all the way.
I'll tell you what was
done well
for me.
He's done well from Darlington. He's done well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I thought he played well today, actually, Bern. I'll tell you what was disappointing for me was the fact that with this game compared to last game, it's now people are going to say, well, were you that good because Tottenham was so poor? Or, you know what I mean? Because the minute you can't against someone that was half decent, all of a sudden, you didn't look that good. Because let's face it, people said that about Norwich and Burnley, didn't they? Norwich and Burnley played out a draw today, apparently. Very poor.
I think that's a good point, though, Laurie. I think that's a good point, though. That's something that we need to look at. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I think we were high energy and we were good that day, and Spurs weren't bothered and they were poor. Yeah. That's what I think. So when it's more even.
So do we still know where we stand, though? That's the question I'm asking.
That's why we said this
Norwich
game.
And Burnley, it's already been established they're going to struggle this season, especially Norwich. Norwich are pretty much down already. Burnley are going to struggle, and Tottenham, well, they're poor. So our 3 wins comes against those 3 teams. We got beaten by Brentford, who are a decent team. We got slapped up by Chelsea, spanked by City, and now at Brighton, who are a decent team. Some people would say we were quite fortunate to come out there with a draw. So my question to you two is, have we really any further forward
I would say no. I would say no. I think the Tottenham game, a lot of that was the emotion, the occasion. I think we're probably better against a team that comes onto us. And like you're saying, it's like Arteta wants us to play possession-based football like Man City, but we look a better counter-attacking team. Like you said, when they're attacking us, we get the ball, you see a few people breaking, you think, right, something's going to happen now. But I don't see us get the ball and start opening teams up. We don't seem to have that. So it's almost like he's playing a way that doesn't suit our attack. And a lot of our attacking players are struggling at the moment.
Yeah. And that's what I think it is. I'm just trying to go back to think when I was playing right wing, if it was all slow in front of you, it doesn't matter if you're better than the fullback because he's always in the right position because the ball is slow to get to you. So then you can't beat him. You literally have to beat him for pace every single time. Whereas if the ball's moved quicker and the lines are broken, I don't know if you've seen a few passage plays first half with Lallana. They were doing little triangles and breaking the lines.
I thought he played really well today.
They looked like Iniesta against us, man.
Yeah, and they caught us out because they played that little triangle. Now, I thought Arteta wants to play that way.
Yeah.
But we're not doing it.
Loz said, I thought Sambi was shocking. We definitely need a player in that position that can transition the ball from defence to offence. I thought he was decent second half. First half, he weren't great.
I think, Loz, no disrespect, that you need to go to the dictionary and consult the word shocking. I think you're fine. I mean,
I thought first half he was way too like. There was times where Gabriel was on the ball like, is someone going to come and get it? I thought second half he was a lot better.
Yeah.
We still need a midfielder for me, honestly. I still look at that team and think we need a top quality midfielder. I think what's disappointing as well, you look at the team sheet before the game and you're like, Basuma's failed the fitness test, probably their best player. Danny Welbeck, who would have been fired up for this game, injured. And then they've absolutely bopped us, to be honest. Like they've outplayed us today. Let's make no mistake about it. We have to give them credit. They were very good today as well. And you called for Graham Potter. Maybe you was right, Fran.
Oh, he's miles ahead of Arteta. He's miles ahead of Arteta. Miles. Right. Just a style of play. You can see. Yeah. By the way, and these players are not better than our players.
No.
So that's my point. If he's got some average players bopping it like Xavi and Iniesta, right? Can you imagine what he can do with good players? And we'll see, because he'll get a big club. I believe Potter will leave there and get a big club. Whether it will be good for him to them, because what's another thing, when good managers, when they do good lower, get a higher job, those players may not respect him, so they may not put the work in like the players at Brighton do.
Yeah,
that's why when players go to managers go to a bigger club, they struggle because the players look at them like, yeah, good one. Do you know what I mean?
Let me just read this out. Bob said, let me just read this out. One sec, Laura. Bob said, our 10 is expected to run 30 yards up the pitch all by themselves. We need to be less rigid. With one of the deep lying midfielders needs to run beyond. Not a bad point. And Loz is firing back at you, Laurie. He said, Laurie, relax. You thought Aubameyang was man of the match.
Loz, you're trolling, bro. Listen, Curtis, you initiated this because you said he was absolutely dreadful. And I said, well...
Listen, I thought it was awful. Him and Odegaard were the two worst players on the pitch for me today. Dreadful.
Yeah, I agree. I thought Aubameyang had Lukaku settings on his first touch and he didn't run around. So I don't know what more he's supposed to do.
Listen, Brighton, let's face it, they are a decent side. I said in a Talkish Cheap show, they're unfashionable, but they're a decent side. So going there and getting a point, is it really that bad a result, given that we're coming off the back of 3 wins? We lost our first 3 games. We won our next 3 games. Now we've got a draw against a decent side. Should we say, you know what, I'll take that and keep it moving to the next one? Going to the international break, not been beaten in 4 weeks. Is it that bad?
I don't think it's. I said it was a point, and most people was like, "Nah, stop being negative." And I said, "Listen, I think it's gonna be a draw because I think it's gonna be a come down from the North London derby and the mentality of these players. It's going to be tough against Brighton. However, the performance was crap. Like
it was.
It's not like we got a draw and we put a performance in. Any other day, we lose that game 3-4-0.
But I constantly hear people, pundits and fans, and all sorts of different people in the game say that the sign of a good team is, the rest of it. Yeah. You're not playing well, and you still get a point. You don't lose. Should we not be a bit more positive?
Yeah, of course, because we didn't lose. So we didn't lose the game. So you got to be positive. But like what we're touching on, is it a game where we can see that we're moving forward? No. And you can't. And it's not every game in it. You know what I mean? You got to judge it. For me, you got to judge it in blocks.
No, you're right. You're right.
Blocks of 10.
I think what my issue is with this Arsenal team. You look at the teams we've dropped points against this season, right? Brentford, if they win, they go above us. Brighton are above us. Chelsea and Man City. It's, can we impose ourselves on a team that is playing well? We beat Tottenham. We played really well, and they were playing really bad. I haven't seen a team play well against Arsenal, and we've outplayed them with how good we are. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. It's like we almost can't impose. They imposed their style on us today. We had to sit back and just take Potter ball, mate. He was bopping us all over. When are we going to impose ourselves on a team and they're like, oh my God, Arteta, this style of football, we can't cope with them? I just think you get little spurts of it, little 10 minutes. You got a good 45 against Tottenham. But in general, we're pretty poor to watch, let's be honest.
How about this? How about this? Today's game kind of reminded me a little bit of the Brentford game. Yeah. And in that game, it was a similar type of thing. We were second best and we went on to lose that game quite comfortably. Today, it was a similar type of scenario, but we held on for a draw. So does that not tell you that we've improved a little bit? If only just a little bit? I don't know.
I think we've improved over the last 4 or 5 games. I think we've improved, but it's just not what we want to see. I think it's frustrating because we're not seeing what we want to see. Now, as fans, we have to accept where we are. We could be fighting against a Brightons and a teams like that to try and get in the 7th and 8th. I think Brighton will fall off because they ain't got a striker. They can't finish the chances. That was their problem last season. But the other teams that have got a striker, we're going to be fighting with them. So we are fighting around that, below the 6 to 12 area. And these teams are going to be in and around it. And
you make a very good point because I was watching. You probably saw the game today, the Man United Everton game. I was very impressed with Everton, man. Very impressed with them.
Bargain of the season.
Calvert-Lewin. They should have won today at Man United. You know what I mean?
They should, David
should have. And Everton are one of the teams that we will be competing against for European places and all the rest of it.
Well, if you look how they play,
they look a lot better than us.
If you look how they play, they've got a style, haven't they?
Yeah.
Damari Gray, Andros Townsend, get the ball to those two as quick as possible, and then you get it in the box or you two score. That's their style of play.
But they look solid in defense as well. I mean,
no, but that's their style. They're solid. They've got Decore in the middle. Decore bossed the midfield today. Absolutely bossed Man United today. And Damari Gray, 2 million quid or 1.5 million quid, which was ridiculous. And then Andros Townsend, everyone thought was finished. They scored 5 in 5 and putting it, and smashing, taking a Mickey out of Ronaldo or whatever he's doing.
Well, according to him, it was a mark of respect.
They've got an identity. Like when I watched Everton today, I was excited.
Yeah,
I was excited to watch Townsend get the ball. I wasn't excited when I watched Sancho. I like Greenwood. For how Greenwood is not in England squad and Sancho is. I find that political.
I thought Sancho was good today.
Nah, he took one man on. He took one player on.
He didn't start, did he? Didn't he come on?
No, he come on. He took one player on, and everyone said he did all right.
I took one man on. Quite bright.
He looked bright, but he's nowhere near a Greenwood, in my opinion.
But the only thing he could say, though, Fran, could he not turn around and say, I've done way more than Greenwood, though? Even though I know at the moment he's not playing well, but his CV's got a lot more in it than Greenwood's.
Oh, yeah, because he went abroad, of course.
And he's done Champions League as well.
Yeah, he can say that, but he's, in my opinion, if I want someone to score a goal, it ain't going to be Sancho. It's going to be Greenwood. Do you know what I mean?
To be fair, if the ball is bouncing off me like it was Aubameyang, I wouldn't see half time. Pros are lucky that sometimes their name keeps them on the pitch. Listen, I agree. I thought his hold-up play today was awful. And Prime M said, I would bite your hand off if you said to me weeks ago, we will win 3 and draw 1. Listen, if you look at in the overall scheme of things like that, yeah, you would look at it like that and go, okay, 3 wins and a draw, we'd have all took that a month ago. But having been in that position, I still look at that and think we could have won today if we never really tested them that much, did we? I never felt like Brighton were hanging on and scrambling. Like, it was just a bit disappointing.
Were we hanging on and scrambling? I don't think we were. I
felt they had a lot of chances where they weren't like clear cut, but you think, wow, we could have scored that back post header or
You
know what I mean?
They didn't get behind us. I mean, listen, I don't know, man. I'm kind of wavering between the glass half full and half empty. You know what? I'm going to go half full. The only thing I would say is you look at the teams in and around us: Everton, Villa, West Ham, even Brentford and them guys. You know, we're still not quite at it.
No.
So that's what I'm kind of slightly wary of. But then, having said that, like your previous contributor said, man, we haven't lost in 4 games. Surely that's a plus.
Yeah. Listen, it's going in the right direction results wise.
It is. And then listen, we got the international break, and then no disrespect to my man Vieira, but we're playing Palace at home. You would have thought that we should at least get a result in that game. You know what I mean? And then we got Villa after that. So, you know what I mean? Things are not too bad.
You know, there's a lot of talk. There's a lot of talk on my stream. There was Sports Genius, who's now on the chat as well. He was saying, Fran, we look so much better when Lacazette plays. Who would you play? And how long? Sorry, Laurie, I'm going to pull you out here, right? How long do you play Aubameyang if his performances? Because he's had one good game.
That geezer that said that, tell him to watch the game last week. That second goal, that was
history settings. Last week done. History settings.
he's saying that, well, this and that.
Do you think? How long do you think we are better with Lacazette or Aubameyang in the team?
Aubameyang, because he's more likely to score goals.
Okay.
And listen, you're talking to a guy that's got a tremendous amount of respect for Laka. Listen, when he came on today, I was applauding. I say, yeah, that's the right thing. But I still say, right, if we need a goal, Aubameyang's your go-to man.
Yeah. I was saying Aubameyang because he's my type of striker. He'll play off the shoulder. That's what I was saying. However, others were saying, Fran, we don't create chances. There's no link-up, and it bounces off him like a trampoline at times. So I get the point. I get their point. So it's just interesting that you have some fans would say Laka, some fans would say Abba. I think it's down to the style of play, you know.
I just think
that you can go from hero to zero in less than 7 days. Last week, less than a week ago, because it was last Sunday, everyone was going on about that second goal, Abba's contribution, the way he finished it, and then the Thierry Henry goal slide, and even my man Curtis was like.
But no one cares about last week. That's the problem.
Sorry, Laurie, mate.
Football is like that, man. You can't talk about last week, man. That's done. And listen, for me, I think Aubameyang is a better goal scorer than Lacazette, because we've seen times where Lacazette's had a long run in the team and people will start. I remember, man, dissing Lacazette, Twerkazette. He comes too deep. He hasn't scored in 10 games. But the only thing I would say at the moment, the way we're playing football, which isn't great, I kind of feel like Laka would maybe string it together more than Aubameyang. But it's just if we needed a goal, I don't know about the goal for it. Do you know what I mean? And the fact he's going to leave in the summer, I just don't think he's going to favour a player that's out of contract over one that's got 2 years left. So let me just read these super chats. Drogbino said, this is why I didn't get excited after the last game. I know what Arteta is capable of. Arteta ball, man, against Potter ball. It couldn't live with it. And then Ageless Tuber said, big up Frank and Laurie. We are missing a Santi type of player to keep the ball and dictate the tempo. Every 2 seconds, we'd give them the ball. Do you know what? During the stream, every time we got the ball, Fran, I was like, and Laurie, I was like, 2-3 seconds, we'll have lost the ball. And it was like 1 pass, 2 pass, gone. And did you see the way they were pressing us as well?
Service from that. Where's the service to it?
How they were pressing is how we should press teams.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I know they're at home And I know they're very comfortable on the ball. But what I was saying is, have you ever noticed sometimes when we get the ball, we need 4 and 5 touches.
Yeah.
So then we lose the ball. And that's because when you get the ball, you normally have at least 2 to 3 to make the triangle, okay? Options. When we get the ball, sometimes we've got one option. And then if it gets every touch, the picture gets closed in. You get closed in from the opposition. The picture gets smaller and smaller. And then the way to get out and the way to break has been cut off. And that's telling me that we're not working enough off the ball when we have the ball. That's what I see. So when we have the ball, people are not working hard enough to create angles, to create triangles. So we have to have too many touches and we're getting caught out with the ball. That's what I see a lot.
Do you know what? A bit of a crazy question here. I've just seen someone put this. Did we miss Granit Xhaka?
We did. We did. Absolutely.
I think we did. No, sorry. I think we did. I think we did.
We did, man.
I think we did.
Man. I mean, listen.
And you know what? You know why? Go on.
I'll step back. I'm going to let you both talk on it. Go on. Explain it.
Franny, go first.
You know why? You know why? Right, listen. He's not, I don't think he's a good player, right? But he is the second best midfielder. There's not a better midfielder than him who knows the game. Who knows the game. So my argument is, because he knows the game, Partey trusts him. It's a trust thing. So Partey will come into areas because he's trusting his partner. Because it's all about partnerships. That's why. That's why I think we missed him today. Today, Partey looked awful. 1, because he was awful. But 2, I don't think he trusted anyone around him. He didn't trust anyone.
Do you think the partnership with Lokonga was a little bit unbalanced? People saying the balance wasn't quite there.
It didn't look, I don't know. I didn't analyze it too much, but it didn't look good to me. On the eye, it didn't look good. I didn't see anything. You know, you got a partnership. They're 5-6 yards, 10 yards apart. I can't remember them doing a 1-2 and trying to get out. I can't remember that. You know, I can't remember Lokonga going to smash someone and Partey backing him up or vice versa. I can't remember that. I'd have to watch the game again.
The only thing I would say before Laurie comes in as well, though, Fran, people say Xhaka struggles when a team presses him. So do you not think he may have struggled as well?
Listen, I think anyone was struggling today. I thought anyone was struggling because one man can't do much when a team is lazy. They were lazy today. They were lazy. You can't have 3 players running around and, you know, and a 7, whatever, being lazy. You can have 2 being lazy and 8 running around. You can't have vice versa. But I just think, I could be wrong. I'm just going off what I would think if I was Partey. Xhaka's there. I know he's going to read the game. I know he's going to cover me. I'm fine. And then I can concentrate on my game. But for me, Partey may have thought today, I've got a kid inexperienced at the side of me. Is he concentrating on his game or is he trying to keep everything together? I'm not sure. I don't know, obviously, but that's just my opinion on it. But yeah, you say to say I would miss Xhaka, I can't believe I agree with it. But
I'm ringing the alarm bell. I'm smashing the fire alarm if people are telling me, Laurie, go on. I know you like Xhaka.
Yeah. That's what I like him because I can just appreciate the things that he brings to the table, and that will be his experience, his physicality, and you know, I think in games like this today, I think he would have been effective. With Sambi, he's a younger, more energetic guy, better on the ball than Xhaka probably. But I just think in a game like today, we were under the cosh a little bit. Xhaka, with his greater experience, certainly his greater physical presence, and those little timely bits of play when you just know what to do to get yourself out of a situation. I think he would have done that more effectively than Sambi. Sambi will learn these things. He will be a good player for us. But today, I thought Xhaka probably would have done a better job. But having said that, I mean, people are talking about the partnership, but not too many people were complaining when Sambi played against Norwich and Burnley when he played really well. So it's one of them, you know what I mean? I just think today, man, the energy was a little... Brighton came at us, man, right from the get-go. And they, you know what I mean? They kind of suffocated us a little bit. And like I said, to me, it looked like they were winning the duels. They're a bit sharper, a bit more at it. And I just think that, we didn't really come to terms with that too well today. And that's another reason why I'm saying, I know it's a bit of a long shot, but did the weather play a part? The condition.
Come on, Laurie, you got to stop this.
Hey,
You gotta stop
Laurie,
this.
Ty, is that you? Ty,
You got to stop this.
come out here, Ty.
No, we didn't lose, though, did we? And that's the positive. We did not lose.
I hear you on that, but I will never give these man the pitch was wet excuse. I can't give them that.
Ridiculous.
Listen, England, it rains half of the year, man. They must be able to do.
Though, wasn't it? I mean, it was absolutely chucking it down for most of that day.
Laurie,
if I had a yellow card here, right, that'd be your final warning. I'm telling you.
Oh, man. Yeah, maybe I am going a bit too far with that one, but
it's tie in disguise, mate.
It was Brighton's day, wasn't it? So the fact that we got out of there with a point, I said to Robbie at half time, I goes, I'll take a point right now.
Yeah,
these men are bossing it, and he's like, no, man. Watching the second half, I was like, well, I'm not too sure about that,
Yeah. For me, it was just, I knew there was going to have a come down.
Yeah,
I knew the come down was going to come, and everyone got hyped over last week. Probably didn't analyze the game. They were terrible. We had energy. This game was all for me. This game today was probably the biggest test out of the three, of the four, because I think they're going to be in and around us, and their mentality is very strong. So I thought it would be the toughest one, and it proves my big problem. What I have and I've always had is I'll always back whoever's in control if I can see progression. My big problem is when you look to bring a manager in, I think you should always look at the manager's personality, because his team will reflect him as a person. And when I look at Arteta, his team reflects him.
So what you saying about Arteta then? Are you saying
I'm saying he's
boring
soft.
and rigid and
soft? I'm saying to me doesn't look like he you won't want him in the trenches. And his standards don't seem very high. And that's a replication of the pitch. Now, they're going to be in the training ground. I don't know him. They're going to be in and around the training ground. But when push comes to shove, are the standards where they need to be? And on performance-wise, doesn't look like it to me. And that's normally a reflection. You look at Sean Dyche.
Yeah.
His standards reflect on the pitch. You look at Ollie. His personality is now showing the way Man United play on the pitch. So I think it's a big, big thing. And I think people look beyond that. It's not always going to match up, but think people look beyond that. And I don't think someone was saying that Arteta will go on to be one of the greatest coaches in history.
No.
And I was like, people run streams.
I don't know who said that. Must have been his agent.
People run streams, and our back four is going to be title-winning back four.
Mind you, Pep said he's really fantastic.
He's his mate, Laurie. Come on, I'd back you. Do you know what I mean?
You know what? Listen, I'm just seeing a few things here that a few of the quotes are coming in. Arteta said, I think it was a point gain because I don't think we deserved anything more than that. We never felt in control. We struggled to break the press, and they made it really tough for us. So
facts. I think
he's giving the credit to Brighton, isn't he, really?
Yeah. And I think that's true. I think everything that he said there is true. Very true.
And they're not going to let you forget this, Laurie, by the way. Laurie, it's the weather.
It's the weather. It's the weather.
And someone just said it's the Seagulls in Brighton.
It's the Seagulls. It's the Seagulls.
It's the Seagulls, Laurie, mate. It's the Seagulls. Oh, my God. Listen, international break now, anyway.
Might come back to bite me in the bum. But I was just making the point that, listen, it was one of those days. You're away from home. Weather's crap. You got a team that's coming at you 100 miles an hour. Sometimes, you know what I mean, you're not going to play your best. But if you can get out of there without a loss, that's a positive. That's the point I'm making.
It is a positive that we didn't lose. Yeah, 100%. It's a positive, you know.
Just one quick one there. Someone. I know we was talking at the start there. Tommy Asu's been getting hyped up a lot today. Cucurella, man, he cooked him a little bit today, didn't he? To be Jesus.
Yeah, Tommy Asu didn't look. I wouldn't say he didn't look comfortable because I thought he did okay. I didn't think he did much wrong, but Cucurella's good, mate. He's good.
He's really good.
And his movement, he always wants to whip it inside. And I think Tommy Asu was a little bit not too sure here. But I didn't think Tommy Asu did that bad, to be honest.
Cafu, innit? I think he got decaffeinated today, man.
Yeah, he got,
yeah, no Cafu nicknames no more, man. I'm telling you.
No Cafu, mate. No Cafu.
You know what? I'll try and finish with a positive with you both, right? Who would you both pick as man of the match? Start with Fran. Who would you pick?
What for Arsenal?
Yeah, you can't pick Cucurella or none of them, man.
This is yeah, you can't pick Cucurella.
Yeah.
I would probably say I'm gonna go between Gabriel. I'll probably say Gabriel. I thought Ramsdale made a couple of important saves. I'll probably say Gabriel because we held it tight. We didn't concede even though they missed a hatful of chances. It was either Gabriel or ESR because of ESR's work rate and enthusiasm and willingness to win. But I'd probably give it Gabriel from set pieces. I thought he was quite solid from set pieces with the big fellas at Brighton. Yeah. Apparently,
he's had his tooth knocked out as well. I think he's got veneers in, and he said they've knocked one of his teeth out. It's on the pitch. He was looking for it.
You don't need that, mate.
Don't need that. Laurie, who are you going for?
Only one man for me, mate. Aubameyang.
You're going to say Aubameyang, aren't you?
Nah, he's lying. He's lying.
No, I'll take my cap off.
Yeah, take the cap off.
No, I agree with Fran. Gabriel, I could make a case for Smith Rowe insofar as he did try and drive the team forward. But I think all things being considered, I think Fran makes some excellent points about Gabriel. So yeah, I'll give it to him, and I hope he finds his teeth, man. The grill,
man. Find the grill.
Next time with the proper grills with the diamond studs in it, man.
Them Atlanta rappers and that.
Yeah,
Listen, 2 weeks of no Arsenal anyway. International football, man.
Wow. Yeah. It's going to be tough. We're going to have to get some
I'll be doing Jamaica against America. They're playing. I'll do a watch-along at about 2 in the morning.
Yeah, we'll have to whisper settings, mate.
I mean, if I was a Jamaica coach, mate, I'd be on the phone to Damari Gray and beg him. I'd say, listen, man, you've got to come play for us. Because Jamaica have got some decent guys.
They've called him up apparently, but I think his agent said he's not ready to make a decision. So I don't know. It's probably going to wait.
He's been playing this season. I don't blame him because I don't see why he could not be knocking on the door of the England squad, man.
The thing is with the England squad, it's just 1 minute someone's the flavour of the month, then the next minute, and it's only the attacking players. Have you noticed everyone else seems to be, they're all right, they get on with Southgate. It's only ever the young attacking players that gets changed. 2 wingers. It's never no one else.
Yeah, same old, man. But listen, big up to you both for coming on. Appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe to FFTV, Fran. We'll have to do something in the week, Fran. And
we've got to do something. I'll have to get down to you. I'll get down to you. We'll do something. We'll arrange something.
And then big up, Laurie. Go and subscribe.
Thanks as always for allowing me to come on and cap for ABBA.
Nice,
we'll
all
have
right.
to go and
you ain't got many more chances, though. I'm telling you.
We'll have to go and see Laurie, mate, and give him abuse.
Even at the end of the season, I'll be talking about that Tottenham goal and the knee slide.
Yeah. We'll be in the middle of April. He'll be like, I'll be like, Laurie, I ain't scored for 15 games. Yeah, but that Tottenham game in September.
But you know the joke of it is, he'll probably still be our top scorer. That's the thing.
Oh, mate, no chances. Yeah, we'll get down to Laurie, mate, and we'll give him some stick, mate.
I love Laka and Pepe and all the rest of them, man. None of them are scoring goals regularly. So,
yeah.
Not as regular as Aubameyang anyway. So
I'm telling you. But listen, big up to you both for coming on. And we'll link up next time. 2 weeks, Palace at home, I think.
Great game. The Vieira Derby.
Yeah. Oof, big up, Fran. Big up, Laurie.
Big up, man. You take care. See you later, everybody.
Take care. Big up to you both.
Nice one.
Yes, people. So there we go. Another, I don't know what to say about that performance, but at least we got a point. Jack Wilshere's on Sky saying it's a good point. I still think that's 2 points dropped, I got to be honest. But they were the better team. I just wonder why we never attacked them, why we weren't on the front foot a little bit more. Because after beating Tottenham, I can't understand why we weren't more fired up than that. You know, we made Brighton look like Barca. But listen, here's a point. We do what we do. Is it Arsenal therapy Monday? I don't know about you. Let me know, people. If you're happy with a point, we leave it alone. Me, I'm vexed. I got to be honest, I'm vexed. I ain't buying no merch. Yeah, nothing. So, Arsenal therapy Monday. Tomorrow, 4 p.m., Liverpool against Man City, watch-along. I need that watch-along just to watch some proper football after watching that foolishness. Big up to everyone who tuned in. I think we got, in the end, over 1,500 likes on the video. So really appreciate that. Subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget, before we get out of here, big up to OneFootball who sponsored this video. Link in the description. Download that app. And I'll be back tomorrow. Arteta pressed the default button. Arteta ball was back in full effect. And to be honest, it's just made me tired. I'll see you all tomorrow, everyone. Bless.